exactly in that order.
All right,
Did you guys hear about that story?
Now we booming.
You always be booming when you've got Captain Rose on the call.
No.
Speaking of Captain Rose, when are we going to get another Captain Rose episode on Patreon?
I was working on the script yesterday, actually.
Sick. I was going to ask you that, actually.
We're going to be having the one and only Junebug providing at least one voiceover.
No way.
If not multiple. The guy is very talented and very capable, and he's offered his skills, and I can't wait to do it.
Hey, make sure so many impressions, and I never even thought of fucking. Good thing you thought of it, man, to get him on. That's perfect.
Make sure I get the link for that, Rose. I want to hear that.
What are you talking about? You want the link for episode 2? You got to subscribe to fucking Patreon. Episode 2 is already on there.
They're mostly on Patreon, guys.
You just kind of sent that one my way.
No, we're not. Again, I put a lot of fucking effort into Captain Rose.
I know.
And it's worth paying for.
I know that.
So again, like to get it, it's only $5. So,
Rose, just, you know what I'm saying. Just accidentally swing that to me on Skype.
No, how about you accidentally send me or Scott some fucking money on PayPal? And
Come on now.
Hey, last time I donated, I got almost anal fucked.
Yeah.
I can't.
I blew up.
If I did that, then fucking you'd have all my information. I can't do that.
Well, it sucks to be you then.
Don't accidentally send me a dick pic, though.
Again, we're not. We just want your money, okay?
Happening now.
I do want to hear Captain Rose episodes, though.
Well, again, you're missing episode 2. Episode 2 actually featured YR, although it wasn't YR who played YR. And that was a fucking great episode. And people that were involved loved that aspect of YR there.
YR.
Well, we'd be glad to know my channel's all set now. We're streaming on mine as well. I had to remove I had the Star Wars GIF for my thumbnail, and I had to remove that in place of the thumbnail I have right now. So I'm thinking that's probably what it was.
Have a nice show. That's the end of it now. Have a nice day.
Thanks a lot.
Again, if you want to, you should be donating to fucking make a fake account and donate so that you can get access to Captain Rose episode 2 and episode 3, which will come out for fairly shortly.
Yep.
Hopefully within.
Speaking of fake accounts, guys,
2 weeks.
How many episodes a month do you do of Captain Rose?
I try to do one episode a month, and again, that's the thing. I've been able to succeed in that in the last 2 months, and now it's the 3rd month, and I've got until the middle of the month to produce an episode, which again is what I try to aim for. I like to use the first couple of weeks to develop the script, send that information to those that I want sound clips from. By the end of 2 weeks, I've got those clips. So on the weekend, I'm putting it together. And then, during that weekend, usually I publish it on our Patreon.
$5 for one episode. I don't know.
See, we're not.
No, it's 5 episodes for what's our? That's a flip flopper tier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get access.
But you only get one Captain Rose.
You get access to a lot more than just Captain Rose at $5, dude.
I don't know about that.
No. You get Screenshot Saturdays. You get Sexy Sundays. Sexy Sundays is fucking. That's lit, dude. The shit that I'm posting up on there, like.
I'm just letting them promote.
Scott, what do you think? That's gold, right?
Go ahead, promote it.
I'm putting top quality tier there.
Hey, listen, all of our Patreons always say that we're the most active Patreon out there. So
nobody does what we do.
I can't agree with only one episode of Captain Rose a month. I'm sorry, that's not right.
Well, listen, you got to look at it this way.
$5?
It's a season, right? So
you got to give
them.
Hold on.
The season is a year long. You got 12 episodes, right? So that's one season a month, or one episode a month. It's 12 episodes a season.
Wow, that ain't shit.
Hold on. Well, then let's go into the mind of fucking Francis here.
It's a little low.
What do you think? Okay, how many episodes do you expect a month of fucking a radio show?
3.
3 episodes for paying $5 a month? So basically, $5 divided by 3, you're looking at like 175, I guess, something like that.
That's fair pay for Captain Rose.
Yeah, I got a skid for Captain Rose.
This is the type of guy that would basically pirate porn and then claim to the actress, "Oh, well, I pirated your porn because I don't want to pay, the $10 it is a month."
All right, at least 2. At least
wow,
2.
Man. Are you sure? Are you Jewish by any chance?
Oh, no.
Are you
There's
sure?
a lot of piracy.
Talking what would be a little more fair. If you did 2 a month, hey.
Wow.
What?
Well, you have no concept of money.
That's not fair?
No, it's not fair at all. Because $5 is a steal.
You got to understand
that goes into it.
Captain Rose, it's not like South Park where they can write the fucking show during that week.
Okay.
And then.
Oh, by the way, how many writers do they have for fucking South Park?
Yeah, exactly.
How many animators?
Okay. All right. Hey, when you do another episode, make sure you add me into one of them. I want to be one.
The other thing you got to remember is Dave has to find. Well, the other people that are are going to be in that episode, Dave has to find those people and make sure that a time works for them, and you got to wait for them to send him the voice clips back and all that shit too, right? So he has to rely on all these other people that are in the
sometimes they're not right, so it's like, sorry, you're going to have to go back and redo this line because it needs to sound like this and not like that. You know how long that takes?
Okay.
And listen, Dave's a perfectionist, and he tried to give me a fucking line one time, and I could not fucking nail it. And we put that on the back burner, man. What was that again, Dave? We were supposed to do Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
I tried all day, man, and I just couldn't get the rhythm, and I think I just honestly forgot about it until just now.
Hey, Rose, do you got to write everything yourself then?
Yeah. Who else is gonna fucking do it?
Well, fuck, you need some writers.
It does, yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Scott?
What, am I gonna start paying them now too?
Well, I mean, listen, I got
to up your Patreon costs. You may have to.
How come fucking Scott ain't helping you write?
Because I'm gonna have to be writing fucking major.
Scott's busy doing other dude. Scott fucking goes online. Again, I fail multiple times, and I admit it. Times where we're supposed to be going live, I'm already fucking dead. I go to sleep. This guy's already like 2 hours removed from my time zone, okay? So he's got an advantage to be able to not only start later, but to go later. And not only that, he goes above and beyond that. He ends up going 12 to 24 fucking hours for the viewers, not for himself. Like, I mean, he could be fucking watching, Secure Team 10 and fucking shitting on them. No, he's fucking on the call for fucking 24 hours.
I'll give that Scott. I'll give that to Scott. He does do some marathon streams.
Yeah.
So again, we're both trying, and when we can coordinate, we've coordinated great. We've done some great shows, him and I. But we do try to work together to the best of our abilities, but we can't always connect. And it's not because
I know that.
I'm wondering, Vikings, when you do your 24-hour stream, you should simulcast with Scott's 24-hour stream.
Well, hey, I don't. Whoever wants to, man. Whoever wants to come, dude. We're gonna fucking do it July 17th, man. 6 p.m. It's gonna start Central Time.
And speaking earlier of fake accounts, has this ever happened to you, cats? You get a comment on below your video saying, "Nice video. Want to be YouTube friends?"
Yeah, it happens to everybody.
I know. Yeah. And I've been removing those comments. I've been blocking the channels. I've been posting it up. And I don't know.
They're bots, bro.
I know.
They're bots. That's what's happening, Dave, when we see that immediate dislike. There's no way.
Yep.
When there's no way that anybody saw the stream, we get hilarious. It's like, that's bots.
I think we talked about
guy
this.
That wants to be friends.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. You need to hear this.
Yes.
Scott and I were talking about this, but I may have talked about this publicly, but literally, we were doing our stream the other day. I set it up on my end because Scott's connection wasn't working, and I was setting it up already. Like, it wasn't even published. It was just setting it up. Got the title and everything. I go and hit publish, right? So that it's because we were gonna go live and all that. As soon as I do that, and I've got the video. Or the stream ready, so I can view it. as soon as it pops up, there's already 1 thumbs down, and it was like as soon as I had published the video, there was already 1 thumbs down. This isn't possible with viewers. It has to be a bot.
Yeah.
Well,
And I got 3 thumbs
time.
down on my end, believe it or not. And we just started about 9 minutes ago, as you see. So I don't know if it's them or a bunch of haters.
Yeah, well, that was just me, though, Dr. Bro.
Oh,
Yeah, hey, Dave.
That's what you get for
Yeah.
flip-flopping, bro. That's what you get.
I got like a little skit for you. You know, you go find an island. It's called, you know, Mongoloid Island.
You going to continue, or are you just going to be a mongoloid?
Well, no, you go to the Mongoloid Island, and then you can fucking make up whatever fuck you want.
And that is a good idea, considering Denise is the big mongoloid creature.
No, me
Of the
hurry.
abyss.
I be thinking perhaps I be venturing to the island of the freaks.
It's in Mongolia. Mongolia.
And all they say is choo 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 choo
Well,
choo.
again, by the way,
Mongoloids from Mongolia.
this has already been proven in Captain Rose, and you should check episode 2. You got to subscribe to Patreon. But basically, anyone in this community, because this is also satire. The whole purpose of Captain Rose is satirization of the community, of individuals in the community and the way that they act, and just a whole play on the entire situation. So if you're fat in the community, chances are you may be cast as a sea monster, as Denise Schutz was on episode 2.
Oh, shit.
That put, Denise Schutz went on, like, a month hiatus there. She's back now, I see, lately. But she went on, like, a month hiatus after fucking the Mongoloid House of Kronenstein, after we buried her on there and on Captain Rose. She fucking disappeared for a month, bro.
She did.
She was gone. Many people do, man. They can give it, but they can't take it in this community. They fucking vanish, or they report shit, or they cry and whine and play victim.
Like
so
Tommy
many
does.
fucking people do, dude. Tommy does it, but I've seen so many other people doing it, man. So many other people.
They just don't show it. They just go behind people's backs and do shit in retaliation.
Well, listen, Tommy, I mean, Joe's not wrong in what he said recently. He gets paid. Or, I'm sorry, Joe said it. He said, Tommy, you do another show for free, but you have to be paid to be here. And that's kind of fucked up, considering what Joe did for Tommy and blew that channel up with all the leafy stuff.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, everything that he did. And, yeah, I understand Ken had him over, like, and they're friends and, like, actually treated him good hospitality, him and Shannon and stuff, and he was over his house. I understand that. But I think Tommy really does treat Ken a lot better than Joe. I don't know what it is. They're more like, I don't know, brothers
like
in
brothers,
some way.
yeah.
Like, Tommy's way more lenient with Ken and the Fallon's Network than he is with Joe. He'll blow up on Joe for the stupidest shit that makes no sense, like he did the other night. It didn't even make sense, bro.
Yeah.
It was a clear-cut joke about mothers. Joe was making fun of his mom, his own mom, and like Tommy just blew up. I think he was just in a mood where he wanted to snap, and he just did it. Like he just, I don't know what it is, man.
He snapped.
Yeah.
And then he came back on later on, too.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. He'll go off and then come back on again. And in fact, he was staying on to the point where Ken is just making a song about. Well, actually, this was yesterday on Ken's show, but all Ken is saying is Debbie, 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 and
Tommy blows
Tommy
up.
is freaking out.
Fuck you!
But he stays
There
on
you
the
go.
call until Ken actually has to disconnect him because this guy's just blathering and he won't shut up.
Here's let me bring this up here. I think do you guys agree that one of the traits of autism is unable to take a joke or a remark or such?
At some point.
I don't know.
I don't know, Dr. Earl. You take jokes pretty good, though.
Yeah, because I'm older and wiser. Because let me tell you a little secret here. Years back, around the 1990s in Michigan, my hair was a lot longer than it was. It was dyed black, and tons of people were calling me Howard Stern this, Howard Stern that, Howard Stern there, and it got to the point where I was about to punch some motherfucker in the face next time they did it. So, but then I know exactly. But back then, I was easily triggered back then. So after a while, after I cut my hair around 2004, people stopped calling me. Took a look around and I said, you know what? My mom was right. She said the more you keep screaming and hollering, the more they're going to keep doing it. Which is the same thing Ken says to Tommy all the time. So I think one of the traits of autism, is, of course, one of them being arrogant, as Tommy is, we already know. But I think it's the inability to take a little remark, take a little criticism without losing his shit. So.
Well, shit, look all the shit talks about me. Anybody talks about me, I don't care. Yeah. I'll laugh with you.
I was listening to the show he did with Joe a couple days ago, and he said he hates me, he hates YR, and he hates you, Scott, as well.
People trying to take my show down, guys. Just there's a lot of things going on in the background that nobody knows. And I'm going to start reaching out to my club and my brotherhood and see what we can do about all this stuff.
We're cutting off your finger, boy.
People in my club too. This computer savvy. So let's go see what we can do.
It's Crooked Eye.
Maggie, come on, speak up and tell me. Yes, please, John.
The great Malky Woodland, everybody. Going to get his club after everybody. They're all professional hackers, and they know how to do things behind the scenes. And did you hear that clip, Dave?
Yeah, I did just now. What you just played.
A little bit there.
I was literally out the other night, so I went out finally to a party for the first time in like a month. I've been out of the house and relapsed. Had about 45 lines of cocaine off 2 girls' tits. I really did. No, I really did. And probably not good during this pandemic, but hey, whatever. Yeah. I used sanitizer on the tits. I did. I swear to God, I rubbed sanitizer on the tits first. I'm not even fucking around, bro. They were like, "You're like fucking Howie Mandel." I goes, "I'm a germaphobe anyway, man." Like,
lubricate it.
But anyway,
did you
we were over there.
Sanitizer?
And I talked to a couple of guys from back home who happened to be outlaws, who happened to fucking know Malky, and I sat down with them and I showed them all the videos, all the threats, and all the fucking silliness. And they were fucking dying laughing, bro. All these fucking people clubs up here, Warlocks and everybody included. Because as soon as I mentioned Warlocks, they were like, "Oh, Steve French." I was like, "Yeah, he's my buddy, man. That's my landlord's fucking buddy. And he's from back where I'm from, and he lives a street over from me up here in Fort McMurray." So, anyway, long story short, they're all fucking laughing at him, dude. Like, he's a joke. So is the Salty Souls. This whole biker club, they're all fucking joke. They're a one-patch fucking wannabe outlaw group. And I know a couple of guys. I know that John Haggett guy, too. And they're fucking scumbags, dude. One of the guys, a fucking abuser of kids.
Oh, my.
Beats fucking, actually can't see his fucking kids. But anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. Because I know all you guys watch Malky.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't. I only heard about this guy from Mars Mira. Believe it or not.
Watch who?
Melky.
Well, even Ken's talking about him all the time now. Fucking doing impressions of him. Dave, I know you saw that the other day when Ken was in the crash. Yeah.
It's a good impression, but again, like, the thing is, though, he shouldn't be shouting him out. I said that in the chat. Don't be shouting out fucking Malky. First and foremost, and I'm not going to let anyone fucking forget about this, just like I don't fucking let anybody forget that I'm the one that does the lead work in the research, and I know more just because I know more. And if you want to fucking... fight that, then do the research that I do. But it was Scott and Scott alone who discovered Malky. It was Scott who fucking exposed him to the community and fucking got him tons of fucking subscribers, tons of fucking views, to the point where you've got fucking Simo, SE Steve, and all these other little fucking trolly orcs that are fucking hanging in there and try to be friends with fucking Malky or fucking best of the worst. And it was fucking Scott alone that fucking found it.
Let's call Malky. I got him.
No. Speaking of Bleeding Gums Murphy there, Simo. We have Rotten Gums fucking clearance here on the fucking call with us, Dr. Brown, and we got Bleeding Gums fucking Murphy over there, Simo. But yeah, Simo, man, fucking listen, dude. This guy, I never seen anybody so infatuated with me in my entire life,
Seriously.
bro. This guy has a status in Skype. I live in people's heads rent free or whatever. But the reality is, I live in that guy's head rent free more than anybody. I go on random channels, like, okay, for example, Best of the Worst. I'll be in there watching them one day, and he's literally talking about me in that chat, and I'm not even in there. I'm not. I'm watching, but I'm not in there, and he's talking to these people on a show that has nothing to do with me, and he's talking about me in the chat. I watched the replay. I finally finished the Mars Mirror stream from Friday Night Dynamite. Just finished it, like, before I watched you guys.
It wasn't even that long.
No, and I saw the chat replay there again, and I was like, there he is again, Simo. Let's talk about dick sizes just to piss off the alien. I'm like, holy fuck, bro. Like, not even when I'm being mentioned at all, or the show's not about me, Simo's in the chat talking about me everywhere, bro. Everywhere. And it's all because I exposed him for the piece of shit slime bag that he is. I tried to get along with him. I tried to be his friend. I gave it a shot. Dave knows that. I gave him another shot. And the guy went, he exposed all that shit to me. So, hey, listen, it was great to utilize him for all the fucking screenshots that he exposed to me, including Tiffany's and fucking Merz's and the whole hive and their whole fucking agenda behind, like, taking Drama Club down. Yeah. So,
what are you talking about? The drama? What are you talking about? The Hive died 3 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
The Hive died 3 years ago.
We proved that was a fucking lie, just like fucking Maury Povich on the lie detector. And fucking thank you to Simo for that. But Simo is still a moderator in Mars's fucking chat, which is even more hilarious. The amount of trolls that are in Mars's chats and that are fucking pretending to be on his side just because they're utilizing him as the guy with the big voice and the nice setup. That's all Mars is. People use him. People use him as a fucking puppet, just like a president. It's like they're the shadow web people. They're the deep state, and Mars is the president. He's the puppet for all those fucking trolls. He's the guy that they all got their hand up his fucking ass. That's exactly what fucking Mars has become now. He has become the spokesperson for all these trolls, and he thinks, I don't know what he thinks. YR fucking manipulates the fuck out of him.
It seems like he thinks he's not guilty of anything, but even JB yesterday was commenting on what was
going to
being
bring
said.
that up as well.
JB doesn't really comment on much. You know, he does his own thing and whatever, but like even JB came out and addressed this and really hit home with a lot of different things.
Yeah,
he even said something.
JB nailed it on Mars. Yeah. He did a great impression of Mars too. It was fucking hilarious. I was dying laughing, bro.
Yeah.
And he's right. He's fucking dead on right though. JB's show is more entertaining without the visuals. They can just sit there with a video game screen on. Even YR. I'll even give it to YR. Way more entertaining than listening to Mars, bro.
Now let me ask you this.
Everybody knows that all Mars has is that setup. I keep saying it. Now everybody's saying it. Joe says it. Everybody.
JB said basically that it took, and you know, he was right obviously about like there was at least 4 iterations of Drama Club, but he did say something that I thought was intriguing, and I wanted to ask your opinions. But he did say that basically it took literally 5 or 4 other people on top of him to actually make him digestible when it came to watching a stream. So old man Davey, Scott, YR, and even me. He left me for the end there. He's like, you needed like all these, like Dave Rose and all these people just to do that. And I thought that was very interesting for him to say that. Not that I'm going to argue, but you know, like Scott raises a good point as well about like the setup and so forth, and that did work. I was always honest about that with Drama Club. Like it just worked out well for us because he was able to run it, and it's just convenient because then we don't have to be worrying about. But
here's the thing. Things. Here's the thing people don't know. When we were fucking running it, like when we were doing our thing on Mars's platform. Like, that's all he was. He was the platform. And I'm telling you that because it's the truth. And the guy, he would try so hard to weigh in on certain topics. Like, he was a tryhard. And then What am I trying to say?
Try hard.
He is though,
Oh,
and fuck,
Try
he was for the whole drama.
Needs to
No,
try
but
harder.
hold on. I've got to be honest,
Oh.
though. We discussed this internally too, about like how Mars was more laid back and not proactive in regards to talking and stuff. Like, so me and Scott will try to lead a discussion. We got YR chiming in and Old Man Davey, and then we say, okay, well, Mars, what do you think? And it's, like, and then there's like a hiccup. It's
what
just,
are you guys trying to say? He's no good?
And well, here's another thing that you guys don't know. Here's another thing, man. When we were doing that show over there, Murs used to get fucking mad at us because I would get mad at Murs for not being able to play a certain clip. Like, I would be like, Murs, you got that clip queued up? We would go over the fucking script before the show started. We put all the effort in, put all the clips in the fucking clip room, and all Murs had to do was run the show and fucking play the clips when we asked for them. And he was having difficulty even doing that, bro.
Wow.
And then it was like, holy fuck, nothing was on time. None of the segues were working out properly. And it was all on Murs, man. And he was like, oh, I'm trying to run a show, but you're not even, it's not like you're distracted because you're barely weighing in on the show itself. You're barely fucking speaking. You're a goddamn mute. So how come you can't just fucking operate the fucking show and play the clips? It's not that goddamn hard. And he couldn't even do that properly. So when we had a fucking, a conversation about that, he got all fucking pissy about that. And, there's too much pressure to run the whole fucking show. And it's like, holy fuck, dude. Like, what a crybaby suck. He wants the glory. He wanted the glory of Drama Club, but he didn't want to fucking put the effort in. And that's the same thing that happened the final time, is shitting on our fucking Patreon.
You guys, damn, it sounds like my cousin.
you guys can work it out, though, can't you?
No. Fuck no, man. Mars is dead. It's just like he said about me, man. Mars is dead in the fucking water.
Yeah, he went off on
Hey, I want to see you guys work it out. Come on, man.
Never going to happen. Not what Mars is.
I'm going to make that happen. I'm going to get that.
It's different. You can always go back and forth with Joe and Ken.
Okay, well, you know what? This is something that let me interrupt this for a second here, though, because this is something that I was hoping to address. Scott addressed it slightly, but I wanted to be there to address it too, to provide the legalese in regards to it. We're going to have to do it on one of our shows in the future when I log you guys down on your channel. But the fact
go
is,
ahead.
Mars,
we got plenty of time.
No, I'll give you the preview. Is that Mars was involved with a conspiracy to basically damage Scott and myself's ability to bring in a second income, to have freedom of speech, to post on a YouTube channel. And he is part of a conspiracy of individuals that we have actual fact, proof that shows that they tried to commit basically a conspiracy against us.
I don't know
a criminal
about
conspiracy.
all that. I don't know about all that.
Well, we showed the screenshots.
I'm talking about okay, first and foremost, I combined from everyone here on the call, I am still the most knowledgeable when it comes to the specifics and the details, the nuances of the law. Okay, no one here can argue this.
Fine.
So when I tell you,
Scott knows a lot about the law, though.
When I tell you there was a conspiracy involved in here, it's legally and factually correct.
It is.
The screenshots prove this.
Yep. And listen, they can listen. And here's the thing: they can talk about the same shit all day. Nikki Nines wants to fucking talk about legal shit involving me on YouTube and the shit that I say. He wants to go on about the fucking legality and all this stuff. Nikki Nines is the one running his fucking mouth over there, and so is Mars.
Where's he at?
Mars like, you guys don't know what I'm capable of, and I'm getting sick of it, and I will go fucking this far, and blah, blah, blah. Well, Mars, you're on the fucking record with proof of what Dave is talking about. Involved in a conspiracy to affect somebody's second income and to take down a fucking channel.
But what needs to be understood, and
also, Merz, you don't
here.
want to be investigated at your fucking mortuary for touching and looking at dead tits either. Still got that audio clip. We could do a lot with that, Merz. Just saying, bro. So watch your P's and Q's.
But again, it needs to be understood that I'm speaking from knowledge of legal stances. Okay, and this is extremely so Scott and I had some extreme issues with us. Okay, this is on par with that. Like, this is some highly illegal shit that Old Man Davey, Mars Mira, and that Marvin Watt were involved in. Okay, like the stuff that we're talking about and the stuff that we could discuss and will discuss in the future. This is it's not a civil court matter. Okay, this is not like somebody building their fence.
They didn't do it on a show.
Property,
this was done for,
and then you got to bring it to like fucking small claims court and all. No, this is literally an arrestable offense.
Yeah, not it's just not like being on air going, "I'm gonna kill you, Marvin." It's nothing like that, bro. This was done off the show.
No, exactly.
This was done in behind the scenes, off the show, with a group of individuals that legitimately were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole different fucking people.
Yeah. An actual crime was committed.
Yep, hacking.
Yes, and that's the thing, though. Not just in American law, but Canadian law too. And there are inter-country laws that basically apply to this. So it could be done to somebody across the border, and it's still considered a crime in both countries. So there has been several actual crimes that have been committed. We have the evidence and proof of this. We're going to go into it. But the thing is, though, what has been committed by those three individuals, A, is a conspiracy, B, are criminal offenses, and C, are extremely, and I'm talking about extremely dangerous actions.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's listen to JB on Mers.
Oh, yeah. Some people open up on shit like that.
What do you mean? I don't understand what people say I'm boring. I don't even want people saying boring, you know? I don't need you to fucking attack it, man. I don't talk shit about you at all. You know, I don't talk shit about anybody, especially Joe Cronin, because he's a piece of shit. You know, I'm just sitting here with my shitty ass tattoos and I'll just sit here and pretend like, all the women want to fuck me.
What the fuck?
It reminds me of, remember how we used to make fun of John? Oh my god. Fucking people.
That's fucking funny, bro. Yeah. They nailed Mers, bro. Nailed him.
It was pretty funny, but it's still fucked up.
Yeah. It is, though. I mean, everybody knows. It's not just me stating it about Mers' show. It's JB, Joe, everybody. He's boring, okay? He fucking talks about the same thing. It's almost the same show every single Friday. It's the same show from the week before. It's almost like a show on reruns, bro. It's, let's dive into fucking what's going on with either, they'll do like Kim Jong-un or COVID or something like that, and then it's boom, right into the drama, and it's Mers going, I don't talk shit about anybody, and I'm done with Scott. I'm done speaking on him. I'm done speaking on Joe. It's literally been going on for 2 months. I'm done, bro. I'm done. And then he goes into it every time. And then it's all about dick sizes. What size do you like? A big hog going into a girl? What do you like? Oh, fuck, I don't know, man. How big's your dick? How big? It's fucking the gayest shit I've ever fucking listened to. And this Nicky Nines, what an annoying fucking cunt this guy is. He's one of them little yappy chihuahuas that thinks he's tough. And, oh, you don't know who I know. And, oh, you don't know what I could do to you. And blah, blah, blah. And he is Mers' new little fucking, he's Mers' Paul Heyman. He speaks for Mers. He's the Paul Heyman. Like Mers is Brock Lesnar.
And Nicky Nice is Brock Lesnar, yeah.
Yeah, he is Mers' fucking Paul Heyman, man. He has to do all the speaking for Mers got no charisma and he got nothing to talk about. So he does all the speaking for Mers.
I really think you guys...
He's Mers' bodyguard, bro.
Listen. Scott Mars, you really need to work shit out, dude.
Oh my god! No, hold on.
Again,
it's gotta happen.
It's gonna. Do you not understand that? Vikings. I lost so much respect for Mars for actually agreeing to be part of that conspiracy, and it's so saddening because I was defending the guy despite what Scott was saying. Yeah. I thought, okay, well, there are some redemption factors, but again, and Scott saw the screenshot as to me responding to Joe Cronin saying, like, was it okay for me to speak about Mars? And I said, yeah, because he spoke about you. And again, it's only fair for anyone to speak on each other. And in fact, I'm going to keep talking about shit about you because, again, that's what I do. And that's what everyone should be allowed to do. So, again, he confronted me on that. And I got literally a fucking New York Times bestseller.
Yep.
Man, I don't know, man. You're being kind of harsh on Mars.
No, I'm not. Because the thing is, though, I was the one who was not being harsh on Mars. Even with Scott telling me, no, you're wrong, Dave, or you really got to look at this and stuff, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, Scott, I think the better for him. I don't think he's going to stoop to these sorts of levels, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? I was proven wrong. Scott was proven right.
I just think that a lot of what you're saying ain't really the truth.
Well, then you clearly don't have access to the information because we do.
Mars Vikings,
wouldn't do no
shit. Mars has got better things to do than just wreck somebody's second income.
Well, then if you saw the screenshots that we've got, then you'd think otherwise.
Did you not see the screenshots that we already showed, Vikings, of him and Old Man Davey and Marvin and everybody? Did you not see that?
No, we're gonna have to.
Have they been authenticated?
We're probably gonna have to review the image.
We got authenticated. Not only has it been authenticated,
you have those.
This is important, guys. This is important. This is important. On his last stream, he basically said he admitted that he contacted me to check as to why what in regards to Joe Cronin about him saying these things and what I said. He didn't say what I responded, which was basically it was totally right for Joe, to do that, just like it's totally right for you to shit on Joe or me to shit on Joe. He didn't say that. But what he did say was, and this is the proof in the pudding here, okay, this is where it gives the key into the situation because it relates to the message that I showed to Scott. Scott will get this now. Is that the guy went on a rampage basically saying, oh, well, I'm sure that Dave Rose, the turncoat that he is just going to share screenshots, share them, share the screenshots, share the... Dude, if you listen back to that episode, the guy was going nuts on that aspect, basically, again, saying that I'm the type of guy, which I am, to share these screenshots because normally it's basically look, here's the screenshot of what this guy said, leave me alone, I don't want to deal with this shit. But the fact is, this guy went nuts. Why? Because he knew what he told me, in that message, which was a huge, New York Times bestseller, sort of showed who he was. It showed, what his interests were, which wasn't really about the truth. It was more about how he looked. And, again, Scott, I'm sure you see that now. You see exactly what I'm talking about. Because with that message that I showed you and the way that he reacted, it's clear he didn't want me to share those messages. That's why he went fucking nuts. Why? Because it would reveal what he truly felt.
So,
Marvin was.
So when you guys...
Listen, hold on.
So when
Marvin, Old Man Davey, in the screenshots, Old Man Davey, he states that he wants to do it. He's been pondering it for days, hacking into our YouTube and deleting the channel and fucking ending the streams and all this shit. He's been pondering about it for days, he states. Old Man Davey, Mr. Innocent that's not involved in the community, right, guys? So, in the screenshots, he's pondering this. Marvin takes the responsibility on and has no problem. Davey has hesitated because he knows, and he says this in the screenshot, that we'll get his IP address, which... We did. We got Marvin's because Marvin took on the responsibility instead of Davey because Davey was scared about us getting his IP address. Marvin took on that responsibility, and right away, I got the fucking IP. That day, before I even saw these screenshots, I knew it was Marvin because I got the fucking IP address, and I tracked it down on Google Earth, and I saw where the fuck he lives, out there in St. Jacobs, Illinois. Immediately, it told me, the security alert tells me their IP address, and I've proven this to Dave. When you try to attempt to hack into our fucking YouTube or Patreon, you get an unknown fucking device and you get the IP. And that was not a VPN. That was Marvin's fucking... He did it without a VPN, stupidly. Davey knew that he was going to have to get a VPN to do it, and that's why he didn't do it. And that's all proven in those screenshots. And I did get Marvin's IP, and I already proved that as well. So
well,
Marvin...
What does that have to do with Marvin?
Davey did. Well, Mars is all involved in those screenshots going, yeah, I back you guys 100%, totally, do it.
No, you should do that. You should do that. That's basically, that's involvement in conspiracy. That's already basically implicit involvement in conspiracy.
You know what, guys?
Yeah, exactly.
You should probably put somebody, is it able to put some of the screenshots in the Skype chat here? Because I'm dying to see them.
Yeah.
Well, Scott did do a stream, and again, I told people about this, but people just didn't believe it because they're not as advanced as me. But Scott was playing people when he was going nuts on Marvin. He did an episode where Marvin and him were in Joe Cronin's Discord, and he was showing these screenshots on his video while he was talking to Marvin in the Discord chat. Now he went nuts, but he was playing it, and people were like commenting about this, like, "Oh, he's going crazy." I'm like, "You people are insane! Like, this guy's playing you. He's letting you like crawl into his fucking trap, and you're fucking stupid enough to fucking fall for it." And he did a great job. I'll give him that.
3-4 months ago, Dave Rose and Scott, when you're on Mars's channel, is that why you guys were arguing a lot towards Mars then 3 months ago? With stupid shit that was, with him being what he does, whatever, because he's...
No, none of that was going on back then. This all happened recently. They all started to utilize... Listen, here's how the Hive operates. They know that none of them have a true talent to do on-stream, on-air streams. None of them can do it. So they always have to utilize a head speaker, if you will. One of the bigwigs, one of the fucking mainstays. If it's not Ken, it's Joe. If it's not
figurehead,
Joe, it's
because
Mark.
it could be a
They have to have a platform.
It could be a fake figurehead like fucking Lockjaw.
Exactly. They have to have a platform. These guys. They have to have a strong leader in the front. Not a leader, but a public speaker.
A figurehead.
Somebody with a show. Yeah.
That's right here.
They did it to Joe, man. The Hive did this to Joe years ago. Same fucking thing. They used to fucking attack him first. They used to fucking be against him and hated Shell, who was Joe's biggest supporter back then, like 5 years ago. I think it was 4 years ago, maybe. And it's all in the Hive World Order fucking YouTube channel where they shit on Shell, Joe's biggest supporter and stuff. It's all right there, including Davy's girlfriend, who's also Miss Innocent Becky from Wales. Yeah, she's so fucking innocent. My girlfriend. She fucking attacked Shell for no reason either. She was right with them. Okay, and this was Joe's biggest fucking supporter.
I was just wondering, like, I remember an episode you guys were on Mars there, and how Mars was starting to kind of say shit, and you guys got all pissed off about something. You guys were arguing about what Mars said and all that, and I was just
all I know is the last fight we had, dude. I don't
pretty much when that happened.
Yeah, the last fight that we had. Mars thinks he said something
3 months ago.
Mars thinks he said something that he didn't on the last stream. The last time I talked to Mars on air, he fucking. In behind the scenes, him and Pro Violence told me and Dave that, yes, you guys can keep the money and put it towards whatever, that the both of those Vegas boys, they didn't need fucking the money. Okay? Right? That's true.
Yeah.
But on stream, if you guys go back and listen to that episode, why I left the call with Mers and why I fucking ended it, it's because Mers didn't just say that. He shit on the Patreon with Chili Cheese J in the chat. Chili Cheese J was going, it's true, though. You guys don't really need a Patreon. You shouldn't really be charging people and having a Patreon and all this shit. And Mars was like, yeah, that's true, man. We don't need to be doing that. Like, I'm kind of against that. So he was shitting on our Patreon. Him and Chili Cheese J. And the funniest fucking thing about that Chili Cheese J cunt is that he became a Patreon of Joe's just fucking 2 weeks ago.
Scott.
I called it his double standards in the chat. I goes, oh, look, you're giving it to the guy who needs it the least. You're giving it to Joe who has 400 Patreons, makes a fine living on that.
Scott,
and you're giving it to that guy after saying that nobody should have a Patreon, and you're a Patreon of Joe's. Who are you, Chili Cheese J? Who are you really? Who are you really hiding? Yeah, go ahead, Dave. Sorry.
Unless Joe had the fake account and did that, just to talk shit.
Okay, so basically, this was, look, we kind of noticed this going to the end, but Mars didn't like the whole idea of being committed. He liked the whole idea of just like being free and stuff.
Yeah.
And
he wanted the 80 viewers, which we'll never get again.
But with the Patreon, that incurs the need to be committed, because you now are, you need to be providing content that the audience is willing to pay for.
Yeah.
So by pushing that. I think that's why he was so resistant from the very beginning, is that he recognized that if the Patreon got started, then that there would be the necessity for consistency on the Patreon, and he didn't want to commit. So rather than be honest about that, I guess he acted the way he did, and didn't want to deal with the commitment that was necessary with the Patreon.
Yeah.
You know, it's the other thing about our Patreon is I give back, bro. I've already sent Shell and like Cabretti when they were Patreons gifts in the mail, man, that cost me like $30-$40. You know what I'm saying? Like I will do that, you know, but it's just that obviously nobody wants to give out their address. But you know, I've never shared Shell's address. I've never shared Cabretti's address. I never shared Bex's and ads, even though they did it to me. I've never done it to any of those fucking people, bro. And I always stand strongly by that. I'll never do that to anybody that's ever given me money or has been a Patreon, man. I would never do that to somebody, and I've already got a proven track record of not doing it to those people. And the thing is, under the $20 tier, man. If you fucking trust me, whatever. Like I will send you fucking gifts in the mail and everything, dude. So it's like we give back. We do give back. It's not just you know what I'm saying. It's not just us fucking making money. It's I give back, bro. You know,
giving back to your fans.
Well, fuck yeah.
That's good.
You know, I don't like to call them fans, audience members, viewers, supporters, whatever. But you know what I'm saying. I'm not Malcolm's fan. I don't have fans. You know.
Either way.
Yeah.
Scott did surprise me with a what was it? The jib jab or
the jib jabs.
The what?
And that's another thing that was brought up the other day. Who the fuck brought that shit up? Oh, they were trying to make fun of me because I think it was Joe, bro. Or no, who was it, man? I got to get this right. They started talking about me making money and using it on the jib jabs. You know what? I think it was JB. Was it JB that? Yeah, it was JB. It was him and D Moon, man. They were like, oh, yeah, and I remember tuning in and hearing Scott going, I spent that money on the jib jabs and shit. And I did, man. Like, the money from the Patreon that we first got or whatever, when Mars was against it, I spent it on Mars. Here's what I did, and I've told this story already, so it's not like a big secret.
Yeah.
I went and I spent $24 on jib jab monthly or whatever. So I made a bunch of jib jabs for us and shit like that. That was $24. And then I fucking spent $100. I found one of those websites, Vikings, and I spent $100 on buying viewers for Mars's fucking streams. Now here's the thing.
Why you say Vikings, motherfucker? That's some fucking shit.
Here's the fucking thing, though. I didn't. All those viewers that we've always had were all authentic. Nobody's bought them or nothing like that. I only did it. Was a week before me and Mars fought that time, and I wanted to do it. Just because Drew was already getting pissed off that we had more viewers than him, and they were all authentic. I swear to God, I swear over my brother's grave, bro. They were all authentic viewers, and Drew was getting mad that we were getting more viewers than him, and he was letting it be known on the air. So I said, I want to get even more. Like the more viewers we get, Drew will get pissed. Like what if he sees 300 in here? So I went on one of those websites and I fucking bought viewerships. It was like fucking $70 or some shit, dude. And it was supposed to be 300 or 400 viewers over the course of time, and I don't know. But anyway, it didn't work, man. They took my money, and the motherfuckers, they said you get one live viewer a fucking day or some shit, like one viewer a day over the course of so much time. And I was like, this is some bullshit, dude. Like it takes months to fucking work or something. And they took my money, man. So I don't know. Some of them viewers that Mers has, and Mers didn't ask for this. I did it myself. But some of those Mars gets over time now, they might be from what I bought, dude. Seriously. They might be coming in now.
You think Mars has got some fake viewers?
Well, he does because I fucking bought them.
Wow. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, boy.
There you go.
You know?
Scott bought some fake viewers from Mars. Now we know.
There you go.
Now we're interested to hear what Mars has to say about when this leaks out.
Oh, he's gonna be fucking. He already knows.
He's gonna be fucking mad.
I already said this 3 or 4 fucking times on air, so if he doesn't know by now.
Well, now he knows.
Yeah, you said it on other shows.
There's a ton of fucking programs out there, man. You can get fake viewers, fake subscribers. We all know that.
Wow.
And YouTube can't detect them.
Scumbag.
Like having a Russian person trying to be friends with you because you're doing small clips. you know.
What?
That made no damn sense. What you're talking about?
What?
Small clips.
I thought it was small clits at first.
Small clits? Is that what you heard, bro?
That's what I heard as
So-
well.
Let me holler at Vikings and Silverall here for a second.
No.
What do we do now, Scott?
Let me holler at you for a minute. No, it's not what you did. It's what I did. I fucking blew up that night. I do apologize again.
Yeah.
I blew up on Vikings and Silverall thinking they reported our channel that night. I was blaming everybody, bro. I was fucking hammered. I was blaming the whole fucking world. That's the way I get, man. I have no shame in admitting I'm a paranoid fuck. I fucking have trust issues, and when I'm drunk, man, I think the whole fucking world is a conspiracy out to get me, bro. So, I apologized. I made a mistake. But I did find out, well, listen, here's the thing. Me and Tiffany are getting along right now. She did, I'll tell you in a second, because it's obviously that's not a secret either now, because I thought it was. I was keeping a secret in her honor. But when I went back and watched the chat replay, I messaged Tiffany today, and I said, you fucking told me that nobody else saw that. Apparently, a lot of other people did. So we'll get into that in a second. I am cool with her, but here's the thing. Here's the proof, guys. I'm sending it now. Okay? Gonna send it over. Sending it in the chat. This is the other thing Simo sent me. This was during one of my streams with Simo on Simo 313 channel. And Tiffany was messaging this to Simo.
Right.
She was sending it saying she was on process 405 of reporting the fucking stream for bullying and harassment, the privacy complaint there, the whole fucking thing. So when that was sent to me, immediately that night, I figured, hey, Tiffany reported us, She's still, she's swearing to Jesus that it wasn't her still. She's swearing to Jesus to me that it wasn't her.
This is the same person who still hasn't identified their natural-born gender.
See, and I talked to her again about that today. Now, here's the thing, and let's get into this. So the other night during Marge's stream, I was in my buddy's room playing hockey on the PS4, and then I had Marge's stream on my laptop in my room on the computer. So I walked in at one point, and I looked at Marge's chat. Like, it was just playing in my room. I was barely watching it. I walked in, and I looked at the chat, and I saw Tiffany in there saying, Simo, check your Skype. And I started to send a voicemail to Dave Rose about Tiffany saying that to Simo. And I was like, fuck, I think they're trolling and in on it together, kind of like a team thing. And I was sending this message to Dave. And as I'm sending the message to Dave, Tiffany's calling me on my Skype. It was all so weird and sequenced. And then I fucking answered, and she's on video standing there. And she's like, all right, here, I'm going to show you now that I am not a man. I am a woman. And she fucking had her hand on her crotch, and boom, down goes the fucking yoga pants, and she starts fucking fingering her pussy and showing me her pussy.
Sure.
And I'm like, holy fuck.
That part was a lie, Scott. Come on.
I swear to God, bro, it ain't a lie. Swear to God.
She just started fingering herself.
Well, not fingering herself, just lifting her pussy up, like showing the inside of her pussy that there's no fucking like little mini penis in there or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a little dick clit or anything. She was showing me around her pussy.
Did she take pictures of it?
So then she turned to the side, and I got to see her booty and all that shit. Because after that, I was like, "Hey, let me see that Latino booty."
Scott, you don't have a fan in the chat because he says you're homeless and shit.
Oh yeah, well,
who said that?
Leroy.
Why do you need a host when you got all
Leroy
YRSE Steve or Jake Barrs, probably one of the three. But anyway, fucking. Then I saw her big booty. And listen, hey man, she got a nice fucking body and stuff. It's not a secret. This isn't putting shame to her or fucking anything like that. I was gonna keep it a secret, obviously. But then when I went and watched Marge's chat replay, she fucking said a bunch of people in this community saw my kitty. I'm not gonna name their names, but a bunch of people saw my kitty. And I messaged her today. I was like, holy fuck, so a bunch of people saw this. It wasn't just me. And she was like, oh yeah, a few people. I was like, well, I figure Simo for sure. Because Tiki of Doom was asking to see too. He was like, "Oh, I don't believe you're, I don't believe you're normal or whatever. I still believe you're intersex too. I want proof." And I don't know if Tiki of Doom got it. I don't think he did. But yeah, that's what people are saying to Tiffany now. That's what she's done now. People are hitting her up all the fucking time looking for fucking news to prove it.
That's fucking disgusting.
And she's the one that said it, man. She's the one that stated it. Listen, all she wanted to do was protect our names, who she showed. She stated publicly that she showed people this, and she wanted to protect the names that she sent it to. Well, I'm here just to admit that I'm one of them. I seen it all on video, and hey, man, it was nice, but I still believe that there's a possibility she's intersex. Nice. It doesn't mean anything. She still could be intersex. And I was like, you don't got to be ashamed, whatever, man. It's like, if you got fucking testes where your ovaries are, who gives a fuck, right? You can't have kids. That's what that means, Yeah. Like, I've seen the hermaphrodites and stuff. Like, they get surgeries. They get the dick cut off, and they do have a real pussy. But it's inside their stomach where ovaries are for women. It's testes instead for some reason. I don't
know.
So
you're saying she's a hermaphrodite, Scott?
She's a girl, but she can't have kids, man, in my eyes,
Man, there's something not right there.
You just got to move the balls to the side,
Listen, we're a fucking weird species, bro. We all have deformities, and, like, nobody's born. Like, it's just
nobody's born
perfect,
vessel, basically. There's going to be some form of issue here or there, whether it's thumb, toes, face, or something like that.
Right.
YR was born a tranny homosexual, but
Leroy X says Scott wants to see balls, though. I can see my balls.
You want to see balls?
I scratch my balls and look at my balls every fucking day. Big
whoever that is, they're not a fan.
No, that's probably like I said, man. It's either SC Steve, YR, or you know what? I don't even think that's YR. I think that's
SC Steve.
I think that's one of the Hive members. To be quite honest with you. I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling the spirit of one of the Hive members. I am feeling it.
That's not
feel the energy. Yeah. Is that you, old man Davey?
Might be.
Yeah, there's 11 viewers in here. See, now the Hive's starting to talk on Skype right now, and they're all getting together in here.
They're all crawling up.
Thumbs down. Give us thumbs down.
Scott on Viking Show.
Yeah. We figured. I figured I'd get you see if you and Dave Rose want to come on tonight. Fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, I figure it's a Thursday night. Nothing else. Not much to talk about. We figure we get you guys involved to find out what's going on with you cats. That's about there.
Dr. Brown silence.
Do you like me today, Brown, or do you hate me today? I'm not sure. I can never tell.
I don't hate you, Scott. Never
tell, bro.
No.
Well, you're not really a fan of him.
He's not a fan, though, right?
There's a difference, right?
But if the talk is something mean about calling out someone out for being a pedophile, then I'll definitely join in. Because that issue. Because that issue I had with that one wife beating son of a bitch back in Michigan not too long ago.
We know about Top Gun C. Yep.
Blackhawk Mountain, baby.
You're right about that, Dr. Brown.
Bro, leave Casey's Raw alone. Leave him alone.
Blackhawk, bitches.
Yep, Blackhawk fucking Mountain.
Oh, don't be picking on Scott Frame like that, Dr. Brown.
Oh, gosh.
No, I'm just fucking around.
I know.
Dr. Brown, you are a fan of Scott's.
Huge. Probably my biggest.
I do listen to your show, Scott. I do. I admit.
Thanks for admitting it. JB admitted that the other night, too, on his stream. He was like, hey, man, if Joe and Ken ever fucking said that they never watched Drama Club, they're fucking absolute liars. We watched everything that JB fucking exposed to everything. We watched everything that we did. We never missed a beat. Even Joe the other night when Mars was live, apparently fucking Joe was an hour late on his gaming stream because damn well he was watching Mars, bro. And then they denied. It's like, I don't watch nothing. Fuck out of here. Yes, you do. You watch everything.
See what you guys think of this. See what you guys think of this. I was on Mars' show a couple Sundays ago, and right away, Mars started digging in at Joe. I just kept my mouth shut. And I figured, maybe sometime, to probably set up a stream where maybe Mars and Joe could possibly work their shit out. Possibly on my channel or Minnesota's channel or your channel or your Dave's channel, whichever. Sure. I get a DM from Joe saying, I posted on my channel. Joe DMs me later on asking me to take that video down, saying that Mars is this, Mars is that, And he later puts up a video on his other channel.
You should have told Cronin to go fuck himself.
He puts a video on his his fourth channel, Drama God, talking about Mars. And, so I'm figuring, gosh, this shit is far from over,
True.
Fuck Crony.
Right.
Well, listen, he apparently he's got a part 2. Whether it'll be released or not, I don't know, because everybody says that they're done when they're not done. Men are stubborn, bro. Everybody has to get the last word in.
Yeah,
I know
that is true. That is
it's
true.
true.
Yeah.
And
True, motherfucker.
It's that ego that
say he's
has.
done every show for the last month. He's done, and he'll have to dive in if something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the show. Like it took him 2 episodes to actually retaliate to Joe, though. So I don't think he heard it and is the problem, because 2 Fridays ago they asked Murs, I think it was YR, about did you see the Joe burial stream that he did on you and Drama God? And he was like, I don't give a fuck what Joe does, and that's because he never saw it yet. He never watched it yet. He didn't know about it. And that's what Murs said on the air. So he didn't dive into Joe right away that Friday. It was the next Friday, which was last Friday, that he finally did, because Murs finally heard it and he was like, nope, I can't fucking let this slide. I gotta address this. So you're never truly done, bro. Nobody is. So stop saying it. Stop saying I'm done with this guy and I'm done with that guy, because you're not, dude. And Nicky Nine's never going to be done, because that guy fucking dreams about me, I'm sure, at this point. The way he fucking talks about me, dude. Holy fuck. I've never seen anybody in the community like this guy that talked about me the way he does, bro. He is like, he's more obsessed with me than Simo is, bro. Way more.
You think so?
Oh, yes. Nicky Nines, he must have been fucking watching me for years or something, bro. Something weird there. He must have been around for a while and people didn't know. And now all of a sudden Mars is utilizing him as like the new Scott or the new whatever, the new drama guy. Like Mars is trying to revamp Drama Club with Nicky Nines at this point. They say they don't want nothing to do with drama, but what I'm seeing is is an attempt to revamp a Drama Club type show on Mars' stream with Nicky Nines. That's what I'm seeing. That's the replacement
part
for everybody.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it though.
Yeah.
Drama Club.
He's a tryhard, another tryhard, Nicky Nines, bro. Another wannabe fucking drama guy. These guys say they hate drama, but they fucking love it. They love it because they fucking address it all the time on air, and they know it brings in the viewers.
I've never even talking shit about Nicky Nines, and he's like come out and shit up on me and stuff. So it's like,
oh yeah, shitting on Dave, shitting on me. Like the dude obviously has been watching for a while. You know what I'm saying? And he says he hears it all from Murs. And then Murs goes and says, I never talk about anybody. But Nicky Nines claims that he hears all the complaints from Murs, and that's how he knows about everybody. That's bullshit. Nicky Nines has been watching this shit himself. I see him in everybody's chats now. Every fucking show's chats, he's there. You know what I'm saying? He's always fucking around. He's watching everything, dude. I think he's been around for a while, to be quite honest.
He makes it seem like he hasn't been.
Yeah, I know.
I only heard about the guy about a couple weeks back myself.
Yeah. Yeah. So Mars must have, like, I wonder if Mars is paying him to be there, even though they're friends. Probably paying him a hefty fucking, like, JB was offered $200 to do Joe shows. So I'd say Mars gives Nicky Nines, well, that Vegas money that they make, how rich they are, it's probably giving Nicky Nines about $400 or $500 a show.
No.
Just to be the talker for Mars, because Mars knows, like, he can't even deny it. He wasn't a talker in Drama Club. He barely fucking talked in.
Well, you're fading out.
The what?
He's an alien ship.
They beamed him up.
Uh-oh.
Anyway.
They're probing.
I think he stepped away from I heard him in the background there.
Who?
You. They thought you
shit.
stepped out for a second there.
Oh, I was talking away, bro.
Oh,
You lost connection for a minute.
Yeah, he faded out a little bit.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi shit is black and glove. It's not shit. It's brand new Wi-Fi. It's just that I'm really far from the box, and there's like an overhang kind of thing above my room, and there's a patio outside, so I'm really sheltered. It's kind of like, it's blocking the signal a lot.
You're sheltered, huh?
Yeah. I'm in my garage. I got flooded out. I'm sheltered.
My garage does that with the cars.
Fuck your garage.
And all the metal.
Scott wants to live in your garage.
You know what, Vikings? Miles asked to live in our garage during the flood, eh?
Up in the rafters. Yeah, no flooding this year, but we did have flooding the last 2 years.
Wow.
That was pretty bad.
Oh, did you?
I mean,
where are you at in Texas?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Texas.
Nope.
No, I
I'm
think
in South Dakota.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't forget, I'm in Texas.
Oh, that's fucking incest colony down there, isn't it?
Most likely, I'm not originally from South Dakota, so don't worry about it.
Damn.
Most likely, it makes me wonder on some of the people I do see around here that grew up and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Don't talk to them
I believe
because
it. I definitely believe it.
Extra couple strands of DNA, you know.
Yeah, a couple chromosomes, you know.
Yeah.
Wow. What the fuck?
And the Amish that's in the state are really well known for it, I believe, because
the
literally
Amish
the kids they have,
The Amish.
right there, yeah, because
The
I'm
Amish
thinking the same thing,
paradise.
man.
uglies.
So that's pretty funny, Redneck, when you were on Ken's show and he was like, holy fuck, shut the fuck up.
I know. Right?
Yeah, I was watching that as well, man.
I was trying to explain something, and he wanted me to explain it, but next, you know, some of the other people started going off, and then it was,
Yeah, you were just talking and talking, dude. It was so fucking funny, man. Because I know, as being a caller of that show, I know that it's hard to hear Ken. Ken cuts out completely sometimes. Because he's the host, right? So he's like broadcasting from his mixer, and he's the main mic. But when the other mics are being utilized from Skype, it's a different fucking system. So our fucking voices, when we all start talking, overtake Ken's completely on our side of the things. So the stream, because he's connected to the stream, he's the main mic. Everybody hears him, and they can hear us. But we can't hear Ken when we're on the fucking Skype. He cuts out, and he's the lowest one sometimes. Sometimes you can't hear him whatsoever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's weird, man.
And I'm doing everything on my phone, and I don't have a computer or anything in front of me. You know, I'm not sitting there watching the show or listening on while I call in either. So how am I supposed to know, you know? And a lot of people do that, you know. It's just fucked up, but I figured after he wouldn't let me explain, fuck it. I'm just going to sit there and just keep blabbing off.
Well, hey, man, it made for good content. I was laughing.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, fuck it. I remember that night. I was just...
We should get you in the conversation with Bullfrog.
Didn't want to do.
Fuck Bullfrog.
Didn't want me
I put this video on my channel. I guess I'm going to see if you guys agree with it. The Bullfrog drinking game.
Yeah, I heard you talk about this.
I saw that you posted something, but I didn't. I didn't see it because again, that guy makes me want to fucking eat a bullet.
I know. It says
don't be talking about my husband like that, Dave.
What's that?
I said, don't be talking about my husband like that.
Oh, so you got a new husband? Did you get your previous marriage annulled?
Yes, I did. I have replaced Wire with Bullfrog.
24 hours advance.
Well, my condolences.
What's genius about Bullfrog is that people don't really know that he's a good worker.
Who, Bullfrog? He's a what worker? A sex worker?
Yeah.
Because your voice went out there when you said that, so I was like, what the fuck?
Correct.
Wow.
You are correct, Dr. Brown.
He's a sex worker.
He is.
That's how I met him, bro.
No, you know what? That's right. That's right, because you got fucking Leahy there, fucking Scott, who met up with Bo Bandy without his shirt on outside King of Donairs.
That's exactly what the fuck it is. Big all hairy red Vader belly on him. I loved it. Cheeseburger gut. Yeah, Bullfrog's more like fucking Phil Collins because the gingerness.
Oh, that's true.
No, the Phil Collins looks better than Bullfrog.
And being out of it. Give me a damn.
Bro, that Cinco de Mayo stream that fucking Junebug did the other day was actually pretty fucking good. It was 4 hours long.
Wow.
It was good. Yeah.
I'm surprised he lasted so long, but
his schedule's so fucked up, man, because he works nights at the chocolate factory,
I'm
right?
surprised Cinco de Mayo was on a Tuesday, because back in Michigan, he's usually held on over the weekend.
Why are you surprised? It's Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday with a Cinco de Mayo. You know, we gotta put them together and benefit.
That was almost Italian, Dave. That sounded like
Italian, yeah.
You know, it's a whole.
Because I don't see nothing.
Usually it's on some other day.
It sounded like what's your character's name again the other day? Kyle Falmouth's network. Goots, the cousin.
Oh, Stu Gatz.
Stu Gatz.
Stu Gatz.
If you want.
What are you guys doing? A drug deal in the show there in the back room, whispering?
No, fucking.
You'd be a dub for this.
Right in the middle of the show, you can hear them like off fucking mic.
Can't hear shit.
Do you want me to
want to get another
stroke you
8 ball
that way?
or what? Yeah, fuck yeah.
Do you want me to grip harder?
Oh yeah, that's it.
We're past
faggot.
Gotta have that.
Scott fucking Dave real quick. No, we'll be right
Gotta
back.
have that.
But we'll be right back.
Yeah, we're gonna go fucking get a pack of cigarettes at the fucking gas station.
Yeah,
All
we'll be
right.
right back.
All right, so I
So
guess
take
it's
Hey,
I'm sure.
Take over, Redneck. Redneck's in charge.
Yeah, I'm
unfortunately.
in charge.
Redneck from Finland.
Uh,
Is that correct?
I look at it. If I'm in charge, Dr. Brown's in charge too.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Didn't you say in the other day that Redneck is from Finland? He's Finnish?
I am Finnish. I am a Finlander.
Are you?
Oh, okay. So you align with National Socialists?
No.
That went over his head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not gonna try. Yeah, I'm just not gonna try it on this channel. It's not gonna work. Just not worth it.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah. Well, listen up, Redneck. When was the last time that you showed a sheep a fun time?
I want to ask Dave and Scott.
AMC, they get out there and on that there and on beyonder, and then they sit there and take my wool gloves away from me there, and that there go on there, you know. I mean, there.
This guy reminds me of fucking Tiger King's, like, one of his husbands. The one with the...
Yeah,
the one with the
guy.
mullet.
Yeah, that's right. The toothless meth addicted guy. What were you saying, Scott?
Have you seen that guy? Actually, Dr. Brown has a question for us. He said,
I was going to ask you, are there anybody in your areas planning any protests against this lockdown?
Oh, yeah. They're already happening, and they're going to continue to happen.
And they're going to, and right now, they had it a couple of times in my home state of Michigan. They had it in Wisconsin, and I reported this last week. The organizer of the one they had in Wisconsin, she tested positive for COVID-19, and she's probably bumming out right now, saying, "Oh gosh, I should have listened," you know. But at the same time, you also got to realize where these people are coming from. They're angry that they're unable to provide to their families. They want to go back to work. They want to do things again. They're sick and tired of staying home and such, you know. So, what are your thoughts about this, guys?
My thoughts are about giving the finger to COVID and anything that has to do
make room. I think all of us want to do it.
Mental control and stuff. In fact, to be quite honest, I literally 5 minutes ago just ordered chinky food. That's right. I just ordered Chinese.
Yesterday, Dave. So did I. I had some yesterday.
Oh, who cares?
What did you have?
Egg rolls and veggie rice.
Nice.
Wow.
Well, I decided to get myself a bunch of different meals tonight, and basically,
pizza, man. You know what I mean?
I'm not scared. I'm
No,
not
I'm
scared
not
of this
either.
chinky food.
It's cooked, bro. It's fried. You're not going to get it off fucking fried food and shit.
Yeah, because I just got word that the state in my home state of Michigan, another 2 weeks of a stay-at-home order up until May 28th.
Yeah, and you know what the problem with that is the fact that they're preventing people from just going out to parks for a walk or even just taking their dog for a walk where you're getting fined. The fact is UV light
Going to the beach.
kills this stuff on contact.
Right.
It takes about 10 minutes. And if you're exposed in a lab, or you have like one of these machines that you can order online, you can like disinfect clothing literally within minutes.
Nova Scotia opened up their parks already and shit. So
yeah, but that's the thing, though. There's such a difference between all these different areas, different.
Yeah, see, we barely here in fucking McMurray, we barely went through anything, bro. Like, yeah, okay, like the casino was closed, the mall was closed. We can still order food at night. We still go for a walk around the fucking trails and the parks. Like, the cops aren't fucking bad here. We don't got curfews or nothing, right? Like,
that's good.
It really hasn't affected this area all that much.
Yeah,
you know?
no curfew lockdown here.
Dude, I saw a clip.
It's unconstitutional.
Yeah, I saw a clip of Windsor, Ontario, how it looks nowadays since this lockdown. It was like a fucking ghost town, man. The fuck?
Well, most cities are like that, though, and that's what they're trying to do.
New York City as well.
Well, people are starting to go back out again. And
I don't blame
again,
them.
like the other day in Florida, like 8,000 people went on a beach. And the fact that the cops can't enforce the illegal laws by de facto, this is how law works. If they can't enforce that law, then by de facto, that law literally means nothing, and therefore it's null and void. So,
they went to the beaches is because the mayor sat there and opened up the beaches. He opened up the beaches down in Florida.
What does that have anything to do with?
In the area, so.
I know.
But no,
Redneck, you need to elaborate, Redneck, on that. You know, which beaches in your area, your state, or somewhere else?
No, in Florida.
In Florida. Well, obviously, people, like Dave said, people want to go back outside and do things again. They're tired of being cooped up inside their houses.
So listen to this shit, boys. Days after the gun ban here in Canada, the police went into, I don't know if you've seen this video yet, if any of you have, but the police went into a family's home. It was, I believe, a Russian couple. Their accent sounded Russian, but they were an elderly couple. The police come into their fucking home based on reports from somebody, I don't know if it was neighbors or whatever, said they were possibly sick. The police came with a doctor. The doctor had a bulletproof vest on. They come into the home for them to force them to the hospital.
Wow.
They're arguing their rights. They don't sound sick at all. They're not coughing. They don't look sick. This nice little elderly Russian couple or something, Yugoslavian, or it could be anything, right? It's just one of them Europe accents. I can't tell. It's or whatever. You know what I mean? I think it was Russian, but anyway, it's not. Doesn't matter. It was an 18-minute long video, and they had the dog there, and they were even like the elderly couple was petting the fucking, the shepherd, the canine dog, and they're being very respectful and just arguing their rights and stuff, man. And eventually the video ends with the cops handcuffing them and forcing them to the hospital.
Wow.
And you can even see in some of the cops, like, they don't even like what they're doing, man. They're just puppets for the fucking agenda right now. You know what I'm saying? And they're doing it anyway. They're going against their human will, man. And they're like, that's crazy to me. There's already fucking police home invasions. The police state is already starting. The whole martial law, it's already starting to begin, man, right fucking now. And it all started with the fucking firearms ban, which makes no sense at all, which never should have happened. Wait till fucking America has to go through some shit like that, bro.
I'm praying that doesn't happen.
Civil war everywhere.
Well, some areas are at that point. Some areas are.
What, in America? Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. New York and stuff, they already got the military.
With the no gun law, I should be more
Martial
specific.
Law. That's what it is.
Mark.
But no, I meant the firearms ban. Wait till that happens in America. I'm shocked that after a Vegas shooting like that, after 50, and then all the school shootings, there's still no firearm ban in America. But Canada, they had no problem doing it after a mass conspired by the RCMP mass shooting in Nova Scotia, which is like it's being studied. My father even wrote the Nova Scotia Post the other day asking about the not unmarked, but the police car that the shooter was using had those push bars on the front of it, and in the area that he was in, the RCMP, they don't have push bars on their front of their cars up there in that area of Nova Scotia.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and my father wrote a big letter to the RCMP about it and called them, and they were like, oh, shit, you're right. Yeah. He was like, how come nobody knows that? Push bars.
I heard pieces about it, and I tell you, I mean, around the world and shit, anywhere else, you got people that do the same thing, but they end up getting stopped, and there's no bans about anything. But I did hear about that, though.
It's just bullshit, man. Like, how can
it's tyranny?
It is, and that's what Trudeau is. He's a fucking tyrant. Yeah. And Trump is.
And tyranny is one of the big reasons why we have the Second Amendment here in the States. Because you give a government that little bit of a leverage, they'll go the whole mile.
Yep. And that's what we're facing here. And that's why when this is over, I really do want to move to America at this point.
Yeah.
I really do, dude.
Oh, you ought to move to Texas, man.
Yeah, I was thinking about Texas, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's the first place I thought of.
Economy is 20 times better than Michigan, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I wouldn't move anywhere.
I would personally consider Montana.
Montana's
close to Alberta.
Montana soon.
That's Midwest too, Montana, right? Or South?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit southeast.
I like Midwest, man. I think the areas in the Midwest. I hate the West Coast, California, and all those places.
Fuck California. They're all majority of them are liberals. If the city of San Francisco cannot take care of their homeless situation, camping outside of buildings, in the beaches, everywhere, if you're not able to clean up the city streets, which is littered with piss, shit, use syringe needles, then what the fuck? There's no reason to move in that spot.
Right.
You know? Come on.
Yep.
Apparently, I'm also getting another 600 from the Red Cross, apparently. I think.
Oh, wow.
So this is all due to the flood. I just got an email from my buddy or whatever. And so the Alberta government gave us $1,250. That was good. And then I got 500 from a union, so that was nice. Now apparently I'm looking at another one with Red Cross, because I did register at Red Cross. Got my blanket on right now. They're apparently on Friday going to give us another 600, so that helps me big time. I'm hoping. But yeah,
that's good to hear.
Well, yeah. It helps out if you do have major damages too.
Well, yeah.
Cuts a little bit of bill.
Like I'm never going to go back to again. So my hockey cards, there was like thousands of dollars in hockey cards there. I'd say probably about 1,500, maybe $2,000. I don't know, in hockey cards for sure. And I'm never going to see those again.
Yeah.
I miss my vinyl collection. Believe it or not, I had to leave that behind and back in Michigan when I moved here.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I was just in the process of selling them too, man. Because I've always made some pretty good coin on like Austin Matthews rookie patch auto cards and shit. Like I made $1,200 on that card alone one time. And the McDavid autographed jersey that I had, I made $1,700 on that when I won it. And it's worth $5,000 today. Like the shit is valued.
Scott, where do you sell your shit then?
See, I'm connected to all these fucking Canadian sports card shops on Facebook, and also these card breakers. They're called card breakers. They break cards of Upper Deck sports, baseball, basketball, hockey, and you buy into these breaks for like $20. you can buy into these breaks, man, and they're randomized, and you get lucky, and you get a good player and shit like that. You can have cards that are worth up to thousands of dollars. Also, these sports stores and shit like that, man, and eBay. eBay is where I made most of my money because it's worldwide, right? So, you find all your fucking people looking for certain cards and shit. So, yeah, eBay's the way to go.
Now, with the eBay, do you do a set price and also
I tried set prices one time, and set prices don't seem to sell as quick as bidding does. So if I do bidding and it's a valuable item, I'll obviously just start the bidding high. But for I've started like some expensive cards at 99 cents just because I knew they'd get up to like $100, $200. You know what I'm saying?
What, hockey cards?
Yeah.
Wow. No, well, like Wayne Gretzky, shit like that.
No, all the new players of today's generation, bro. That's what's selling.
Damn.
The old players, like, unless you got a fucking Wayne Gretzky rookie that's graded or like a fucking Michael Jordan or some shit like that, you're not going to make money. But all the cards today are so fancy and they got pieces of the player's uniform in them with the fucking autograph on them. Like, they're very valuable, bro.
Yeah, I got like 5 huge boxes of football, baseball, hockey, wrestling.
Yeah, the old wrestling cards could be worth some money, though. Yeah.
Got Wayne Gretzky on his second year with the North Stars, I believe he was on. Yeah.
Ooh, Gretzky? He never played with North Stars. He only played with Edmonton and LA and the Rangers. Sure, it's not the Rangers. That was his last year, I think, with the Rangers.
Yeah, I'm trying to think here. Yeah, which one he was on then?
He started in Edmonton, he went to LA, and then he went to the Rangers. I think that's the only 3 teams he played for.
Like the second year, I was just like, fuck, it would be awesome if I had rookie card. But that's worth something, though, second year, you know.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of Wayne Gretzky. I just don't know if I have any of his rookie cards or not. I haven't looked lately.
But I do have a lot of rookie cards for football. But
yeah, I got
I never checked on.
Yep. Cool. So yeah, I just figured I'd give Viking Fan a ride up there. That's why we both left, because instead he was gonna walk, so I figured I'd give him a ride quick. So
okay, because you had the show to finish up here there.
Yeah, so instead of him being an hour, you know what I mean.
So what do you like to get a pack of smokes? I guess it was.
And pop.
Nah, I'm surprised you call it pop in your area instead of soda.
Yeah, I call it pop.
Yeah, we used to do that. That's an old Michigan tradition. I used to do that down here in Texas. We were like, pop, what? Who? Huh? He? I didn't tell you. I'm from Detroit. So, we call it either Vernors or a Pepsi or a Coke or... Because I know another friend of mine who lives in Arizona now. She often gets teased for doing that.
Well, I know when I lived in Colorado, everyone could tell I was from Minnesota from my accent, and I was like, really? It's like, I'm not like, don't you know? Welcome to Minnesota, I don't know. That was funny, because I'm like, really? I got that bad of an accent?
I used to be really bad, because where I lived and also where I worked and everything, is just a matter of, it was bad. Everyone can understand me for sure, because I was so much slower and everything. It just like, I don't know.
You're slower than you are now.
You're so slow.
I'm fucking with you, bro. I love it.
Well,
nothing but love.
We all got disabilities. I was born deaf. I was born deaf and had ear surgery. Well, 1 ear surgery done when I was 3, and the second year was done when I was 4. So
I thought you were going to say you're born deaf and dumb.
Deaf, dumb, and blind.
I was born deaf, so.
Damn. Well, you're doing good then. I mean, for being deaf.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Now it's just selective hearing if I want to hear or not.
That's it. I see how it works now.
That explains why you were blabbing on Ken's show that one time and other people are trying to talk.
No, I did that on purpose. I purposely did after you wanted me to explain something, and I was explaining, and next thing you know, suddenly other people started talking, and he was talking and all that. So yeah, I figure, fuck it.
Wow.
I don't take kindly because growing up, I was ignored a lot. Like try to talk to somebody, talk to my parents, whatever, and I was always ignored.
Well, so you were deaf when you were born. Hey, did you have to go through speech therapy and all that, or not?
Yep.
So you know,
I had to deal with sign language. I remember I started doing sign language first, and then to a point. Well,
so hey, sign language for sucking dick is that you put your hand like round by your mouth and then you stick your tongue on the side of your cheek and you go back and forth. Is that the sign for a blowjob?
But like, I could talk to someone these days if they're deaf because they also sit there. It seems like everyone I ran into that are deaf, they sit there and move their mouth around, and you can understand what they're trying to say, moving their mouth plus the sign language. But I mean, I'm very good at reading lips versus screw the sign language. I mean,
you said on lips. I'm not good. Is it more like a touch feel kind of thing, like on the tip of your dick, you know, or?
Exactly.
You know,
right
at the words like apple.
Get around the mushroom and let her rip.
Yeah, Chip. That's right. That's my fucking homie. Fuck it. Hey, if they're deaf and stupid, as long as they can suck a cock, right?
I mean, to me, I look at it is over the years and shit. My speech been a hell of a lot better, but it's just not all the time I'm sitting there talking either. So,
well, we got a lot in common. When I was 6 years old, I had brain fluid coming out of my ear.
Wow.
I'd have ear surgery and shit, and fucking I got deaf.
What did you say? Anal fluid?
I used to sound like this when I was younger, and I had to go through speech therapy for like 10 fucking years, man, to learn how to pronunciate everything.
Redneck, Redneck, do you wear hearing aids?
No.
Oh.
My parents at the time with the surgery, no one in the U.S. could do it. So my parents hired people from Germany, doctors there that they had 50-50 success. And
nine, Duncuff, 9.
They videotaped it because it was the actual first surgery and all that. Like the U of M, and like if you were back in freshman in high school learning about the ear or whatever grade you learned about the ear.
Did you have tubes put in your ears?
Video. Yeah, it's all skin graft. All skin graft. I got scars.
Did you get
Right,
tubes in your ears?
right
Did
on
they tubes
my ears.
Did they put tubes in your fucking ears? Hello?
They put tubes in the ears, and they had to replace the eardrum. So yeah, no,
They put a tube.
but they said that I wouldn't handle hearing certain noises, like loud, certain tones.
So
And
now he goes around shooting guns without head fucking set on, without ear protection. That's good.
Oh yeah. I love my loud noises.
Yeah, that's good. That's good for your hearing.
Mommy said
That's good for yours. I was gonna say, what the fuck?
What the
You know
fuck?
what? It doesn't bother it at all. I mean,
My ears.
I've been shooting guns and deal with loud drag cars and all that, standing next to them, running, and yeah, I have no problem. Sure, I could still hear the littlest noises that happens, and no one else can hear. It's like,
Fuck you!
whatever.
Damn. Jeez.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Fuck you too, Tommy.
Was that Tommy's fat fucking ass?
Yep.
Fat, lard, piece of shit, motherfucker.
Chicken motherfucker.
Fucking fat.
He is. Because we all know you wanted to take him on to the boxing match. He turns that down. Bullfrog wanted to wrestle him. He turned that down. He leaves every time I shows up. But he does, and I said this many times before. The more he leaves every time I show up, he gives me power over him each and every time.
Yesterday's display of capricious overreaction was just unbelievable.
Yep. And I
It
thought
was was too much.
I know. It's like you couldn't help but want to climb or reach over the screen and smack him one.
And even Ken was like, let me talk. Like he was just, Tommy was just spouting nonsense, and he doesn't want to, just accept that there are other people that have different views. And it was repulsive and disgusting. So
let me also make this. I also need to make this clear. You always keep saying shit like, "Oh, she done nothing to nobody. I haven't done nothing to anybody else for them to hate on me." Well, first and foremost, you don't. Not me. Someone doesn't have to even know you to even have a problem with it. Like somebody could
or to speak on something.
Yeah. And those people who donate, to diss him and diss Debe, they're just doing it to piss him off. And once again, he allows them power over him.
Yeah, and yet he stayed on the call. He was freaking out, but he stayed on the call. And he had to be disconnected by Ken because he kept fucking being stupid.
Yep, exactly.
So,
difficult Tommy.
Ken's got to really reconsider having Tommy on his show if he's going to continue to act in this manner.
You're going to have to, I guess.
I want Debbie's pussy.
I wanted to.
Anyways, I'm sure that my COVID-19 food is going to arrive shortly. So
COVID-19
champ
food.
that I am, I'm going to expose myself to the virus to get immunity, as we should have done weeks ago instead of doing this whole lockdown bullshit. And trust me, I'll continue to live.
You want some herd immunity, Dave?
Absolutely, and plus, the Chinese, they expose themselves to all sorts of diseases in their lives. So I'm going to take that herd immunity from them, and they can shove their, the government can shove their fucking social distancing up their ass.
Yep.
And that's the way it's going to be.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
all right.
The great Dave Rose on Real as Fuck TV.
Good show, guys.
All right. right, yeah.
Hey, Dave, you know you're welcome anytime to come on, buddy.
Yeah, definitely. And the fact that, Dave, if you want to come out on the next Metal Maniacs with me and YR, feel free to as well.
Speaking of Ken there, what Rose said and Tommy, I can't remember what I was going to say. Motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
It wasn't important then.
Damn, Scott's actually can't think of what to say. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
Good. Hey, you know, fuck, dude. That's one thing good with you, man, is you can fucking go on for 24 hours and just talk. You know what I mean?
I can.
You should probably teach Bullfrog how to come back right.
Bullfrog is fine. Yeah. You know, he is what he is, man.
I know, but he just needs to stop repeating the same comebacks over and over and over because it gets fucking annoying. Everybody was pointing that out on Joe's show and on the Discord a couple of times.
See, some people get annoyed with that, and I find it funny. I don't know. Like, I understand. Like, yeah, he got no comebacks and all this shit. He repeats himself, but it's funny to me. I don't know.
See, Dave Rose said he doesn't think YR would want him on that show.
Well, he will. Well, Dave
I don't
Rose,
think YR has a problem with him though.
He was on. Well, Dave was on our. I think it was our second episode we did together, and we were discussing a lot of things. You know how prog rock can help be an influence in heavy metal in terms of tempo changes and everything else, the style of playing, everything. We were naming off a lot of bands.
I don't know nothing about fucking music. Come on.
That's
I remembered. I remembered the Ken shit now. What I was going to do was play this clip from JB the other day. This is not JB on Ken. This is JB about me and Shell. Here it is.
All right.
She like had to learn in a sense, not to be mean, but like she got screwed over by Scott.
Now, as Ken knows, I did not screw over Shell. I was on Murs' show talking highly of Shell one night when Ken came on, and me and Ken were still having a difference of opinions, and we were still arguing about stuff, but we were being civil. And just because we were being civil with each other on Murs' show, Shell messaged me on Facebook and blew the fuck up. She got pissed at me because I was on a show with Ken.
Right.
So, Rose, what? Oh, is he in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh. So, yeah. So, Ken knows that. I know that. Everybody knows that. So, you're wrong on that one, JB. I did not screw over Shell. She screwed me over. Now, since I've been talking to Shell, I go into JB's Twitch streams, and I talk to Shell there, you know. I don't really have any fucking hard feelings. She bought JB a gaming chair. She's bought Ken and his kids shit. Joe and his kids bought me shit. You know, she's bought people things. She's done good things.
She has to buy me shit, damn it. What the fuck?
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, man, you know.
I want to Gibson Firebird guitar.
I just want everybody to know the story, like, and to get it straight. And the other fucking thing was the Cabretti stuff, man, that everybody was getting confused. Cabretti never did message me about what was it? Cabretti took responsibility for Shell. He is such a bulldog to Shell and does whatever she does, fucking bids. Like, he does all her bidding. He'll even take blame for shit that Shell did that, you know, he'll take the blame for it, basically. He never did fucking message me. It was Shell who messaged me that private message from Tommy. They were all speaking about this the other day. The private message from Tommy was, don't trust Scott and all this shit. And that was during a time when Shell was a big supporter of mine and Tommy was looking for money off of her. He was trying to pry Shell away from me to get money off of Shell. And he was like, don't trust Scott and all this shit. And Shell showed that to me. It was Shell that showed that to me, and she had a right to. I mean, she was my friend at the time. Can you blame her?
Yeah.
You know? It's not a big deal, but for some reason, Cabretti went and took the blame for that. And Shell was like, yeah, see, it was Cabretti, not me. And it wasn't. It was Shell who sent me that. Cabretti did not send me that. And Ken knows that, too. And I came in Ken's chat the other day because he got dragged into that whole mess, and then he started getting fucking blamed. for some shit, and I had to go. I went in Ken's chat, and I was like, I'm just here to rectify shit as autist, man. I was in there, and I said, I'm just here to clarify the error here. Ken had nothing to do with any of that at all, dude. You know, it's funny how people. It's like I always say, the community's like that game Pass the Secret. You know, in school, when it starts off with one person, by the time it gets to the end of the classroom, it's a whole different fucking story.
Yeah,
That's basically this community, bro. It really is. And nobody can get the fucking story straight, man.
Oh, come on, Scott.
Yeah, no.
It's like first person. It's a little toad. By the end, it's like, it was a great big monster with fangy teeth.
I mean,
so let me ask you guys about Tommy. I heard about this. He's been taking these people into these homeless people into his place, from what I understand.
He was doing that before.
Yeah. And especially around now, this time of period with COVID-19 running amok.
I don't think he's doing it now, though.
I know, because probably people jumped on his case, which I'm sorry, Tommy, you're an idiot for doing this because you don't know if the person has a mental issue, an addiction, because they could probably steal some stuff from you when you're not even looking.
Yeah, they're gonna rob your fucking blind.
All of a sudden, all of a sudden they could snap at the last minute and strike you down, and probably raid your refrigerator. Who knows?
Yeah, Tommy reminds me of a guy that do a lot of shopping.
Oh.
A lot of shopping.
Well, that's all the other. I think the reason why he's getting money from Joe to do these shows is because he wants to continue his shopping.
Yeah.
It's his first love. It's food.
The food app.
The comfort.
Well, I just told Tiffany that I admitted to all that shit on the air here, so hopefully she's not too mad.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, I had to tell her before some birdies did, right?
Yeah, you never know. You never know. There might be some birdies out there.
Well, I just wanted to be the first to tell her. It's not a big secret, like I said. It's not. She's the one who told everybody, right? It's not a big secret.
Not a big secret that she showed her pussy, right?
Right.
What the fuck?
It's not though. I mean, like I said, man, she told everybody. So I'm just here to confirm it. Yeah, she has a pussy, bro. And she has a nice body. So she has a booty too. Yeah, nice booty. Because she said to me, the community thinks she's all boobs, but didn't get to see those though. She said the cookies stay in the jar, and I said, well, the cookie monster's hungry. I said the cookie monster's hungry. Oh, cookie stay. Take those cookies. Well, Latinos, man, they all have they usually have great bodies,
Sometimes they have the big,
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The big $silver ones.
Yes,
The big nips.
Yes, the big old saucer nips.
Big old saucer nipples.
Man.
Fucking A.
Hey, good time, man.
What?
What the fuck?
Fucking right, man.
Man, that was fucking awesome last night, man.
Fucking.
Hey, good time, man. Talk to you.
I'm Envy Small, but I can still kick your ass, motherfucker. I can still kick your big fat ass, motherfucker. I'm Envy Small, but I can still kick you.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Might be small, but I kick your ass, motherfucker.
Who was that?
Okay. Let's go ahead. Scott in Texas, first time caller. Welcome, Scott.
That's gonna be me soon, Scott, in Texas.
Ah.
Yeah, you're not in Texas.
I'm gonna be.
He's planning on moving here.
Right next to Earl.
Uh-oh.
NYR.
Might as well put your testicles in a blender.
Jesus.
Ouch.
Why they're still attached?
Did Redneck die?
Redneck, you there, dude?
No.
Oh, he's there.
Yep.
I just said if he's there, and he said no.
Oh, he's not there, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
We heard him say no. so I guess he's not there.
All right.
Sorry.
Did you guys watch the Merkins, the Freddy Krueger and Jason and all that shit that do all the fucking music, like the Backstreet Boys parodies and shit? Like I'll stab you that way and shit. The Merkins on YouTube.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I know Tommy did played. He was doing one of his TikTok videos, which I got friends and I wear their faces.
Yeah, well, he interviewed the guy that plays Freddy, right? He had him on Tommy's Talk.
I see.
Well, there's a bunch of different Freddys. Apparently, they're on their fourth one now. I don't know, but he interviewed one of them anyway. But yeah, no, they do live shows and shit. They're live now. They do live shows and shit.
Oh wow,
yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're doing live shows. They probably have to do streams on Twitch or Facebook as of late, I guess.
Yeah. Relic the Clown still does Facebook. Fucking man, I'm still fucking shocked that Tommy had Art the Clown from Terrifier on Tommy Talks at the time. That's kind of big, man. Wow. And they're filming a Terrifier too, man. But yeah, he got that guy on. I think with Tommy's autism, he uses it to his advantage, and he gets these bigger names sometimes, you know?
Because they feel sorry for him or something?
Yeah, that's what it is, bro. They want to, these bigger YouTubers, they want to look like, and even that actor, obviously, Art the Clown, they want to look like they're doing a favor. They want to look, it's almost like Make-A-Wish Foundation. They want to get the...
Yeah, they lend their helping out to everybody out there, every kids who's suffering, who's got a fatal condition.
It looks like charity work. You know what I'm saying? It makes them look good. Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Well, it's probably true.
Because they're trying to prove to everybody out there they're not stuck up, they're not so ego-headed. They're trying to prove that they're just like the regular people, which is bullshit. I mean, I applaud them for trying to help kids in need and all that, but you
so they gotta make it seem like they're going on a special needs fucking show.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I guess that's the thing they try to do, to make them, as I mentioned, to make themselves look down to earth like everybody else, you know.
You ride that yellow bus, motherfucker? I bet you have.
So was that Freddy?
No.
Was that Freddy? Did I just hear Freddy?
You ride that yellow bus?
I want to know what Super Bowl would sound like as a dialect.
Yeah, you're talking about the group, right?
Yes. That's a challenge.
Oh, listen here. Red alert. Red alert.
Right?
Yeah. Exterminate. Exterminate.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
Exterminate YR.
Yeah, I have to figure that one out on this thing.
Probably have to get a big fan up to the microphone when you're talking to it. What the fuck?
Go ahead, Silverall.
I'm gonna kill all you with happiness.
Uh-oh, he's there.
Oh, who was that?
Who said that shit?
Kill you with happiness.
Who said fire?
You said Freddy, man. So fucking.
Do you see our the Dyke neighbors are over there fucking having a fire?
Again?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll burn their faces off.
They're probably like, hey, them two fags over there, you know. They probably think we're two gay guys living together. We've got two dykes cross straight, fucking couple gay guys, you know, they're probably like fucking
perfect neighborhood, huh?
We should walk over there and say, hey, what's going on, man?
What are they having a sorry ass whip fire again?
Yeah.
like they did the other. Bring over the hyper boom and be like, we got some music.
Well, we could bring over a few pellets for him to burn.
They have some sorry ass fires over there.
God, I just want to take a bite out of your ass.
That's what they're doing right now. The Merkins live. It's the Freddy guy sitting there singing "Slash That Ass Up."
Shit, I remember.
Sounds like a good name for a rap tune.
There's this fucking guy that
I'm
used to
gonna
go
slash
around
that ass up.
and slash girls' asses that were riding bikes.
Slashing their asses riding bikes. What?
Yeah, there's a big thing around here where girls were riding bikes and the guy would run, would be by and slash their asses on the bikes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Actually cutting a knife, taking a knife and they're cutting their asses wide open.
Yeah.
What
the fuck? What for?
Fucking crazy motherfucker. I don't know.
Bizarre.
Sounds like some sick shit there.
That was back when that was like in the fucking late 70s, early 80s.
Oh, gosh.
Some fucking crazy motherfucker was doing that shit.
They would cut their asses.
Is that you, Dr. Brown, doing that?
No, you know that, you idiot.
I
would know it wasn't you, dude.
It might have been.
Holy fuck, the donations that the Merkins get. Only 236 people watching. Fucking super chats, 150, just raking in the money.
You gotta wreck that shit, huh, Scott?
I gotta get into that community and fucking somehow steal them fucking people away. Gotta steal his Patreons. I'm gonna steal the Merkins' Patreons and see what I can do there, yes.
Oh.
You gotta do with Joe Cronin.
Vikings.
I'll try to break up Jason and Freddy, yes, for sure.
All right.
Oh.
Bring in Michael Myers. And
I'll get into Freddy's DMs with some shit that Jason sent me.
Wow.
Shit. And Bird is in your chat there. My Vikings saying, y'all do fuck though.
What up, Bird?
Yo, y'all fucking do though.
It's been a while since Bird's been here. I thought he was a moderator and shit.
He got demoted.
Oh, wow.
He didn't show up enough, so.
Wow.
He got burned. He got demoted for a little
He
while.
said he was working too much, but he can go on Kent's show, and you know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Oh, so kind of like the Joe and JB thing.
Yeah, he just thinks we're fucking mongoloid pieces of shit, so.
Mm-hmm. Never wants to come on and shit. He's too busy for us.
Well, let's see if I can add the guy there.
He probably won't.
You pieces of shit! Fuck you, you fucking mongoloids!
He's probably busy.
Get Bird on. I'm going to go make some food and get out of here. I'll put my headphones on and listen to you guys bash it out.
Oh, shit.
Hey, thanks for coming on, Scott.
Yeah, man.
Have a good
fun.
one, Scott.
Peace, boys.
You too.
Yeah.
Been great, Scott McKinnon. The one and only Scott McKinnon. Did you try to add him, Brown?
I'm still looking for him right now, and
Silver rolls out
I
here.
guess
Scott,
he's not on my contact list. You know, maybe you guys could add him.
You can't find him?
No, I don't think he's in my contact list here on Skype. So let me see if I can.
I mean, I'll try, but
I found this. All right, I'll see if I'll get him in here. See how it goes. See if he's going to anything he wants to talk about. Have to wait.
I'm calling him already.
So I'm calling him as well right now. So let's see what happens here. Ah, boy.
Probably won't answer.
Wow.
Redneck died.
Redneck is gone? Oh,
No.
No, he's still here. He's just like quiet throughout this whole period here.
So it seems like he's dead.
I'm trying to have a little bit of dinner.
What you having to eat?
Prime rib and baked potato and some green beans and corn.
I'll take the rib and I'll take the rib and potato there. Fuck the beans. I don't really eat greens that much.
Porn?
Porn? What?
Corn.
Corn. Oh, I do eat corn. It's just green beans.
I
thought you said porn at first.
Yeah.
No.
Stick a green bean stream up your twat.
Green beans and some prime rib and porn.
And no result. Yeah, no result. If Bird is gonna responded, no, because I don't see nothing here yet.
No, you don't want to.
Nah, screw it. Otherwise, it would say Bird unavailable.
I tried calling him.
All right. So, anything we need to talk about right now for the time being?
I don't know who else I got on the list. Trying to see.
See if you can add Ken once again, if you can, if he's available.
Well, he's available, but I don't know if he'll come on.
Oh, wow.
I guess we could try.
All right.
Oh. Unavailable.
So.
Heartburn.
You got heartburn?
Yeah.
Good deliciousness and heartburn.
Wow.
You will have heartburn in your asshole.
The one and only Bird.
There you are, dude.
You have the disease called the butt burn, and you shit blood for the rest of your life. Fuck off.
What's happening, Bird?
Shit regular blood versus fucking shit.
Bird is shitting blood.
Shitting blood, you fuck! Oh, fuck. Let me eat peaches out of your assholes.
Shit that blood out, fucker.
Not only peach is eat out of your ass.
I want to eat peaches.
And shit blood.
I've already shit blood. Now I want to eat peaches.
Just to play the game.
Shit some more blood.
Open your mouth and I will.
Oh, thank you. No, thank you.
You know that is a redneck thing. We like to shed blood, drink our blood, fuck the blood out of our wives, and just smoke a blunt, and then you get drunker and do it all over again the next day.
And fuck some more blood.
I think I get your wife is
No.
sitting there dealing with dick.
No. Oh, you sexy. So who wants to talk shit? I'm just kidding.
You're a bitch, Bird.
You know what, Vikings fan, do me a fucking favor. When you lose 100 pounds and stop fucking mongoloid women, then talk to me.
Sorry, Nick.
Kill yourself, Bird.
You will have bad karma tonight.
You'll have bad karma. Giggle, giggle.
Karma!
Are you feeling all right, Bird?
Bro, I've worked a lot this fucking week. I'm fucking tired.
Keep working.
Dude, they're just opening. Dude, they're opening up somewhat of everything in the state that I'm in. So, like, I'm basically going back to normal fucking shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I got lazy sitting at the house and working 2 days a week. Now it's like I'm working all this week and all the next week, no days off, like as of right now. So it's like, Jesus Christ. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just beat up. I'm delusional. Because I haven't fucking got like a decent night of sleep all this week.
Don't catch that corona around all them people.
Shit.
I'm sure he's wearing a mask while he works. It's required now.
Well, I mean, in a way I do, like, every day, because I fucking go into plants and clean up all their fucking shit they don't want to touch. So, like, I got my own respirator and shit that I fucking have with me every day. I wear that thing on in public. It's that bad. Like, I grab cartridges from work, and when I go, I didn't catch a word you just said, but
I didn't hear it either.
It was
It
Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
I like to fuck. Okay.
I'm a fucking microwave. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. But I wear my fucking work respirator out in public, and like, because I don't fucking want to breathe that shit in. Like, who the fuck does? But supposedly there's a fucking
breathe your own shit.
Jesus Christ. Supposedly there's an antibiotic and a cure made, and they've tested it on lab rats and shit, and we won't know the results of it for the next couple of months. Meanwhile, China's getting hit with their second wave of this shit already. It's 10 times worse than how it started. I don't know how true that is. If anybody wants to confirm that for me.
Fuck, Minnesota's 150% higher than it was. It's like went up 700 cases today, 29 dead.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
We're averaging almost 30 deaths a day now.
I just heard a couple days ago that people that just died naturally or
being labeled as COVID deaths.
Yeah, what they're trying to do that shit.
They're trying to fearmonger. They're trying to fucking fearmonger that shit. Like,
make us fear them like they all do, like Alex Jones up and does with his conspiracies.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what they're doing is, I mean, my mom has a friend who died about a week or so ago, and supposedly they labeled her death. Who the fuck is their mic right now?
Shut up, fucker. You're talking shit to me, you fucking Minnesota Viking.
I think Vader's here when he wants to fuck me. But yeah, they labeled her death as COVID when she wasn't even sick or confirmed case.
Yes. Bird's got a point there. They'll try anything they can to keep us under their thumb.
That's why that's why the government and everybody else try to control us, because they know how many cases this is to count. Really, it's half that. So
I'm gonna say this now. Like, our state is one of the most reddest states there is. We're not gonna fucking deal with that fearmonger and shit. Like, supposedly Walmart here is the little town that I'm in is demanding you have a fucking mask on. Yeah. And a lot of people protest, like, no, and fucking showed facts that it doesn't fucking keep the virus away from you, which it fucking doesn't. Now, this is factual. Now, if you're sick and you got the virus, the mask can prevent you from spreading it around. Now, if that's what they're trying to push, then I'm all for that.
Yeah.
But if you know you're okay, what's the point of fucking having it? Because it's not gonna fucking protect you. I don't know. It's a bunch of bullshit around me.
It is.
Dude, I'm just ready for fucking gas to go back up, like where it was, and we could start fucking living life again.
Start fucking?
Yeah, start fucking. Yeah, I did that this morning.
You're not the only one, man.
Dude.
You're not the only one. I've been waiting.
Actually,
no, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Doc. I'm sorry.
I was on. I know here in Texas they reopened. The governor reopened the excuse me. They said that they could reopen restaurants, movie theaters, and a couple of other places. But they have to keep it at a 25% minimum of people there. And of course, the distancing that's required as well. But the thing is, and the reason why they did that is because, as we mentioned, to stop so that there'll be no protesters, because you got so many people hoping, wanting to go back to work to provide their families and shit,
Oh yeah, have y'all seen the protests going on in Louisiana, like demanding they go back to work of all fucking states?
Yeah.
And they're just like New York City. They're in like the top 3 worst states of the country right now.
Yeah. They were doing, along with Michigan and Wisconsin there.
Washington State, they're bad still.
Fucking crazy.
Well, This show is just, ladies and gentlemen, for you who don't know, this show is now going to get fucking shadow banned because we've said the coronavirus a bunch of fucking times.
We said it too many times, so now we're fucked.
So, Vikings fan, don't be surprised when the show gets taken down.
If it does, we have another channel. It's called
Real as Fuck TV.
Yeah, Real as Fuck TV.
So we're all right.
Yeah, but
Plus,
backup
we're recording this episode. Plus, this episode's being recorded, so it's all right.
Yeah, we bought a hard drive and we're recording it on the hard drive.
Yeah.
Hey, YouTube, go fuck yourselves. We done figured out your bullshit.
The worst that happened, they'll take us down for what? So we can't stream for 90 days on this channel.
Hey, that's when you go fucking. That's when you start recording your shows and act like a real dipshit.
Well, they're always, like I said, they're always fucking recorded. So.
Dude, fucking recorded shows, I think, are your best ones. Anybody's best shows, because you can act like a fucking mongoloid, racist fucking faggot and still get away with everything. Like, for example, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. Normally,
no mongoloid.
Normally we'd probably be done, but Ken ain't doing a show this fucking week, so we were like, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck them. I'm shocked you're on this late. I was looking for something to watch. I was like, oh,
here you go,
here
Bert.
we are. We came and saved the day.
It had a good crew on. Hey, Bird, I got a question. Did your state end up being on lockdown then, or?
No.
Oh.
Wow.
Our governor actually fucking did everything right away.
Yeah.
So, but what
I'm not on lockdown either, so.
What they've done
should be.
is, yeah, they should be. But what they've done is they just fucking opened up some retail stores like Hobby Lobby, JCPenney, and other stores like that. And what they've done is they're gonna, like what Earl said, they're gonna limit how many people go in at a time and watch the door.
Well, yeah.
Like lock them.
Yeah.
Here
and have the people keep a good distance between each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Co-workers got to wear masks and everything, which I still think's retarded. But I mean, you got to you gotta fucking be exposed to this shit to build an immune system to the shit. So I mean, I don't know why that's freaking mandatory, but okay. But they're doing that. Depending on how this goes, Jesus, can I get a fucking thought out? Depending on how this goes.
Two guys with ADHD fighting. No.
Now I know how Dave Rose feels when he listens to me speak. Jesus.
Oh no.
He's probably thinking, Bird, you're getting reserved right now. I love you, Dave. No shade thrown.
You missed him.
Dave Rose knows I love him.
You missed him.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah, he was on. Him and Scott were here earlier.
Dude, I just turned on as Scott was leaving.
Yeah, dude, they were here on for like over 2 hours.
Well, he said he's listening. He just fucking wanted to listen, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott, if you're listening, open your legs. Let me eat out the cake out your asshole just one time.
Oh my god. What the fuck, bro? You sick fucker.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, baby. Oh, give it to me. Lick that juicy box. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
This show just went stupid.
It went mongoloid.
I guess.
I was talking serious about my. I don't know what it is. But fuck, where was I? Oh yeah, depending on how the fucking reopening of what is going on right now is going to determine what happens next. Because we're still getting our food like for Applebee's and all that shit, like our restaurants. We're still doing that curbside. Like that's still a thing. I don't know if that is for you guys.
Yeah.
But depending on how that goes, they're gonna reopen the lobbies of restaurants to the public, but with limited people, of course. But,
yeah, they're gonna take out like half the seating or whatever.
Oh yeah, but that's a thing. Hopefully this goes well.
But it's a start, slowly. There'll be allowing more people in if they're safe,
But I got a question to everybody listening and on the call. Do you guys seriously think there's another strand of this shit that's being fucking released right now in China? Because supposedly the heat kills viruses. Like, it kills it. Like, there's a reason why Arkansas and Texas. Well, I can't speak for Texas. Doc, correct me if I'm wrong, but Texas is one of the driest, hottest states in the country. But aren't their case ratio like fucking out of control right now? Because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't paid attention to the other states. I've just paid attention to what's around me, like Louisiana, what's north of us, Florida, Mississippi.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of how many cases Texas has.
I think Dr. Earl died because that was towards him, but
jeez, I'm still here, dude.
Well, I mean, I know it can, what do you call it, mutate?
Yeah.
And then become another type of strain that you're not used to. So.
Well, there probably is another strand.
Cut it off, bitch.
Well, I'm worried that this is a bioweapon, like a creation. Because if it is, it goes back to my little theory that I said earlier on when this whole thing was a fucking thing. Yes. That China is killing us just to pay for us to pay them back or whatever the money.
Because I remember we owed them how much money we owed them.
I don't know the exact amount, but we owe them a shitload, and then they're killing the rest of the world just to fucking cover us up.
Kind of the same thing with
the mafia. And their own people.
Yeah, they're killing their own people, I think.
Oh, yeah. I think Trump is gonna fucking make China fucking pay all this fucking money that they're giving us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's the deal. I said it on Foul Mounts about a month or so ago. I still see a world war coming from this shit.
I know.
It could happen.
Yeah, World War III, World War IV.
Oh yeah. I see a world war coming from this shit. I see China and fucking whoever else sides with them getting fucking abolished.
Oh yeah, we got the weekly stimulus update.
Oh god.
We got a new segment now. By the way, the weekly stimulus and how round 2 is coming. You know, I pretty much know everybody that I know fucking got it. So got round 1.
Dude, I got my stimulus checks the first fucking week.
Everybody's already got round 1, so let's get on to round 2, right, guys?
Yeah, let's fucking tight. Why wait?
You know, and I'm hearing it's Trump's putting the hold up on it.
He is. He's trying to wrap all this up.
There's fucking starving out there.
He wants to like fucking give like the small businesses a tax break, and he wants it tied into the bill or whatever. But who cares? Fuck
just
that.
Give us our $2,000 a month and fucking just leave it like that.
Sign that shit like you did the first round, except for it's going to be for a year this time. You know, the 2,000 the first time and 1,000 every month after that. I mean, if you want to PayPal the money, I guess I heard they might do that shit. Did you guys hear about that?
No, I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that and
I didn't.
thing. And what was that, Bird?
What?
I didn't say anything.
Oh,
Redneck.
What redneck?
No, I didn't hear.
Well, were you saying that you were trying to say they already signed a deal, Redneck? But there ain't no deal yet, dude.
Signed a deal about
that's what I've been hearing last week.
So we can get our second stimulus round.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard that too, but I've also heard that they're now talking about wrapping that shit up. Like,
wow. $1,200 ain't enough for fucking 3 months, man. It's going to be 3 months coming up.
What else they said, like the governors or whatever, they want to assess the situation and see how that $1,200 if that's enough. Like, come
dude,
on.
I make $1,200 a week, so like
$1,200 ain't shit. You know, you're gonna have to sign a $4 or $5 trillion deal to pay the money, but that's no big deal because when it's all said and done, you just flip the bill to China. You know,
and if they don't pay it, we just start sinking some other fucking carriers and destroyers and shit.
So that's why I don't really see what the fucking holdup is.
Do Hiroshima on them.
What the holdup is they're more worried about the businesses, ain't they, Silver Roll?
Yeah, it's like the businesses are more worried about than the people.
Fucking the businesses don't run without the fucking people. Let's not forget that. So, wouldn't you think you'd want to take care of the people first? I don't know.
True.
Why, Bird? You heard Trump? You heard he said they were selling the deal?
I'm to be real with you. I don't fucking care.
You should care. It's like 12 grand. Why wouldn't you care about 12 grand?
I make 12 grand in a fucking week.
But still, it's, free 12 grand.
I don't want my money fucking free, dude.
He wants to earn it.
Thank you.
Brown, do you want a free 12 grand?
Who doesn't?
See?
We all love free money, but the thing is, all of it's not really free.
Exactly.
It's going to come out from somewhere, that's for sure.
Oh, I'm glad you said that, Doc, because there's the funny thing. Here's the part that's gonna fuck us middle class around next year. Tax season. What you think they're gonna do for tax season?
They're gonna hit.
They're gonna take that. They're gonna take that back.
Yeah, they're gonna hit you guys hard, but that's all right. Then you can hit China hard.
I mean, I don't owe money, thank Christ, but I'm probably gonna have to owe this year coming. But here's the deal. They're gonna get this money back one way or another, and it's gonna fuck everybody who makes minimum wage up to 12 an hour in every country. Jesus Christ. In every state.
You're gonna pay part of it back in taxes, but China's gonna pay it too.
Well, the best thing during the recession is a war. You know what I mean? It's World War I, World War II. It's like the same thing. It's like we're in recession, depression, and fucking it got us out of it. Yeah. So we're gonna go to war with somebody.
I don't think China's
Eventually.
Well, here's the deal. I don't know much about the gas industry, so somebody would have to correct me. But gas is going up by me, so I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. I mean, there might be some shit none of us know about. I mean, I heard Trump made a deal and bought like a shitload of gas and oil. I mean, oil, whatever the fuck, one of the two for super cheap.
Yeah, for filling up the government's barrels and shit. Yep.
So I mean, I don't know I don't know why, if that's the cause of prices going up, but if it is, I mean, something good came out of that, I guess.
Well, I think they're slowing the production of oil because oil, it was down way low. I mean, hardly nothing a barrel. So I think they slow the production because the one thing is, oil you have to bring to refineries and refine it for gasoline and diesel and stuff. So all they have to do is just slow down the refinery and, you know what I mean, gas prices would go up.
Okay. Well, I work in a bunch of refineries during the week, and they've told me they've been waiting for like shit to happen. And we're just now working and shit. Oh God, hang on. There's feedback. Okay, it's gone. They've all told me like they obviously know more than me, and they fucking got like barrels of oil and shit, and like crude oil is what they fucking make, like some way, shape, or form to make gasoline. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a shitload of oil that they just came in for them to work with. So there's gonna be, plenty of gas. It's gonna be like oil. It's gonna be like yeah. I give it like another month or so, or a month at least to 2 months, till gas is like maybe like $2.50, back at $2.50.
Once all this fucking stay-at-home orders and shit are done, and people go back to work, fucking people are gonna need gas.
Oh, I guess another month. Yeah, I give it another month till everything goes back to somewhat normal.
Yeah. They'll be selling, and then they're going to raise it up, and they're going to make their money back.
No, it's going to be $3. It's going to be fucking $3 a fucking thing, and I own a fucking truck, and I'm not a happy camper.
Well, it's $5 a gallon.
It will not be that. It won't be that. It won't be that fucking high. It will not.
About $1.80 right now.
It will not be that fucking high.
I drive a gas guzzling truck myself, and it's like, I hope the gas is staying where it's at, like
it's
normal ranges, you know.
Dude, gas would be whatever. Somebody who knows something about the industry of gas, please call in, because I'm curious on what the fuck is correct, because we're all going by opinions here. But
I'm telling you, gas is going to be fucking a lot more money in a month.
Dude, it would be stupid for gas to be higher than fucking $3. I mean, that's fucking outrageous.
It's going to be at least that.
Wow. Well, they usually lower it for the summer. So.
In Alaska, they do it.
Jesus.
Up in Alaska, it's $5-10 a gallon in places.
It is not Jesus.
So,
$10. I'm trying to think where that.
Yeah, it is. I got relatives that live there too. So, my own brother lives up in Alaska. So
it won't get that expensive.
I would sell my truck. Fuck that shit. Like, I'm not fucking filling it up with like $100-something bucks. Back when it was like between 240 250, it was like 60 to 80 to fill this motherfucker up.
I bet you it's about. I bet you it's up to about $4.
That's it. Yeah.
I would wait till it got to half a tank and then fill it.
Yeah, my truck right now was $50, and it fills up the tank.
Dude, I filled up 2 days ago off of $20 on a half a tank, and that was when gas was like at 130. Now, between 2 days, it's at 160 now.
Fuck, we're at 170 here.
Wow.
Like, I'd pick
we've been sitting at 170, 173 this whole time.
Jesus.
I'm telling you, it won't be that cheap anymore. Dude, watch.
It's not. It's already happened by me. It's going up.
Yep. It's going to go up to at least $3 or $4 a gallon.
It is not going up to $4. That'd be fucking.
Well, it might go up to $4.
Something's.
What was it before?
Dude, if that is the case, they need to stop drilling. Like,
I wouldn't be that surprised if they do. If it does,
we're overstocked.
Yep,
we're overstocked, so they're
their money back.
If we're overstocked, then it will rise like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we are. There's ships out on the coast around us that are sitting there with oil and can't come into the country because with the virus.
Thanks, Trump, you fucking faggot.
Well, think about it. You got a lot of people that ain't going to work fucking and need gas.
That's true.
And how can they afford gas that is $4 if they don't have a job? That's fucking.
Yeah, after they start going back with no money.
Yeah, that's fucking.
That's why they're gonna have to give us the free money. They have to give us.
Then with overstock, for the overstock that they're doing with the oil, they're going to give it to Mexico.
The fuck we are.
And Trump and the Mexican president, and I don't know his name right off, but they made a deal where a percentage of the overstock is good that we have good go to Mexico, and when everything's done and said with this virus,
man, spit it out, bro.
You stuck it on a cock. Like, hurry up.
All right, go ahead.
Mexico would have to pay it back. That's all I was just.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know. I was just trying to explain.
We're listening.
I'm just trying
there instead, so.
Nah, we're just fucking with you. You said you could take a joke, fuckhead.
I'm sorry. I'm third second
yeah, I'm just, I don't know. You guys sit there and try to rush me through on explaining when there's more to it.
Hurry up.
All right, I'm done.
Well, I was joking with you, man. Shit. I thought you could take a joke, brother. Go ahead.
No, I can.
Oh my god.
I can. I'm just out there.
Well, yeah, okay, go. You got the floor there, bro.
And we got dead air.
That's what happens to me every time I get done explaining it because you guys mishear what I'm explaining.
No, you say he's going to sell a fuel down to Mexico, sell it for the president.
That's where you left off.
Yeah, and then what?
Well, no, yeah, because you guys jumped in and started talking shit. And then that's where you guys sit there and catch up. So why should I repeat myself when you guys sat there and interrupted in the middle of it? So I'm not going to repeat myself. So, and then you guys make fun of me. Oh, it's my floor and all that bullshit.
I feel blue.
You know what this sounds like? You know what this sounds like to me right now? This sounds like a Tommy NC 2010 rerun.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, we all have problems talking. You know what the fuck?
Yeah, you see how I cannot tell you how many outtakes I had to say or get rid of while me trying to make a video.
Jesus. I mean, I'm no fucking perfect angel my damn self. But still.
You know that.
Yeah.
Hey, Vikings fan, shut the fuck up and eat my dick.
Yeah.
He's already busy eating one.
He eats yours every night, I heard. Oh. Oh my god.
Wow.
No ass, gas, or grass, baby. No ass, gas, or grass. No fucking free ride, motherfucker.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck. Oh. Vikings, let me just twiddle your clit one time, baby. Oh, fuck. Wow.
Are you feeling all right, fucking bird?
Well, I think we're done with the serious. We're done with the serious shit, so I gotta act like an idiot, I guess.
That's your specialty.
You're right. Fuck it.
Well, see, I think I don't think it's going to be going up. I think it's going to be staying around the same for the summer.
I hope it does.
I think until about September it'll start going back up. Because usually during the summer they lower the price, for everyone going on vacations and shit.
Usually they do, but I think it's
going on trips and that.
I think it's gonna be a little different this.
That's
summer.
just a guess. I mean, I could be wrong, but
I want to shout out somebody in the chat real quick because they brought up a fucking good point. Tiffany Rodriguez said, when the oil prices went down, everybody was investing in companies that now oil started to rise. So, I mean, I think she's trying to say that the more investors invested in it, that's why prices went down or something. Oh wait, Halliburton was at $7 stock a couple weeks ago. Now it's up to 10.
Wow.
So
I thought Halliburton was like a government ran like they're all over the Middle East and shit. Private.
Hey Tiff, you want to get on the show? Feel free to.
Yeah, Phil, call in because I don't think I'm explaining this correctly because y'all know I'm retarded. So,
hey, join the club.
We do know that, Bird. That is.
It's you breathing in all that fucking toxic shit, man.
That is true, Bird.
Tiffany's. Oh, I see. It's not too late to invest. Okay.
Nice.
Shit, if it's going up like this, I might invest. I'm dead ass. Because I need to invest and to make some extra cash. Like,
you need to invest in Real as Fuck TV, Bird.
You need to invest in how about you invest in not buying subs? I'm kidding.
No, Bird, you need to invest in our show a little bit.
How about you invest in eating my asshole and sucking my blood cum?
I know you got that 1,200, so a little investment can't hurt, Bird.
Hey, motherfucker, that 1,200 went to paying fucking debt, you fucking crackhead.
We're gonna be on Soul's show. They're gonna be like, Vikings fan was begging for money.
Vikings.
I'm not begging for money. I'm just hoping for
Vikings
investment.
fan, why are you begging for money, you fucking mongoloid fat?
No,
You
that's Tommy.
You fucking fat retard motherfucker. Oh, you're right. That is Tommy. Tommy is a fucking homo. Tommy can just go fuck himself and fucking
Agreed.
fuck. Tommy. Fuck. Tommy, he can go fucking just show his
Hypocritical little fat
2-inch.
twat turd.
Suck on a 2-inch clit.
Check on my 2-inch clit, you fucking fat Tommy. I see
What up,
what
though,
you done.
Tiffany Rodriguez? What up, though?
Yeah, call in, girl.
Tiffany, call in so I can fucking talk all crazy. You motherfucker. You know, I mean...
We can add you if you want.
Scott, you gotta donate about 10 grand to get a wrench.
Okay, Joe brought it.
He's talking about the dollar he donated and deserving a wrench. He's got a long ways to go, right?
Give Dama Club my wrench.
So well donated it back. Damn.
You lost your wrench, Bird. You can't fucking. I can't give him something you lost.
Yeah, you never gave it away. You fuck, I returned it. Give it back to Drama Club.
Well, we had to take it because you were a prospect.
Fuck you and your prospect, you fuck.
Hard to give a wrench to a prospect, Bird.
I am the best motherfucker to suck cock. I am the funniest fuck to eat out the asshole. I am the best at sucking the clitoris and fucking your puppy dog. I fuck the puppy dog and then I eat out the kitty asshole.
Are you sure you ain't drank nothing tonight?
I drink cum.
Yeah, you probably did drink some cum.
You drank something.
No wonder his hair is so shiny and clean looking.
I drank Dr. Earl's fucking piss and I loved it. You motherfucker.
No wonder his skin looks so smooth and, supple from all the cum he eats.
My skin is fucking perfect. It's because I rub the cum all over my body until I go shower. Yes, I feel like a champion. Oh, yes.
Shit.
It's all about the wieners.
You know, but who the fuck are you?
This is Stephanie.
Stephanie, how are you doing?
Doing okay. How are you doing, sweetheart?
I am doing fine. I am just jerking my cock to some porn.
Sexy.
Are you a fucking slut that I can jerk off to?
I'm a big slut. Big slut. I love come all over my big titties.
Do you have a sex line where I can just call and give you about $100 an hour?
It's called 1-900-TIM-FUCK.
1-800-TIM-FUCK?
TIM-FUCK. Titty. Fuck my titty, baby.
Oh my.
Stick a lotion on them babies. Yeah.
Oh my. Hey, Vikings fan, why don't you give Tiffany the number to call in the show?
Yeah.
I'm trying to add her on Skype.
Yeah, which one is it, Tiffany? Is it, I'm trying to...
But anyway, Stephanie, I have a question. How many guys have you that fuck your whore and then just eat out your ass?
Too many to count. Too many to count there, sweetheart.
Oh, so you're just a fucking dirty ass cunt.
I'll take that cock around like fucking brand new Mercedes-Benz, baby. I'll fucking work that motherfucker.
Don't touch me with a good time. My dick is.
The best goddamn pussy you'll ever have, I tell you that. I can suck cum out of a cock in about 8 seconds.
Oh, fuck.
I can't. God, that hurts my voice.
I was gonna say.
I'm the Cookie Monster. I like to eat cum. Right? I like to eat out the cum at the infected mouth.
You can eat the cum out from the last guy that fucked me. You can sucker it out of my pussy.
First of all, I don't want to eat dry cum out of your pussy. You're fucking nasty. You dirty bitch. I like them dirty, but not that dirty. But I will do that for you.
Like what they say on this channel. True, motherfucker.
Ah, yeah, true. I will fucking eat out the fuck.
Boy, she sounds like she's raring to go there, Bird.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with this broad. Like, who the fuck else is this? Who's the other clown?
Crying in the rain.
I like to cry in the rain. I cry, because my dick is 12 inches.
I think that's the cum monster.
Come on.
Is there any way where I can
There
just
she is.
Who just turned the call?
I did.
Hey, Tiffany, what's up, girl?
Bird's out of control. Never mind, Bird.
He needs you to discipline him.
I don't need discipline. I need alcohol.
Give them both.
Oh, yeah.
So, what are you guys talking about?
We dropped off at the oil and investing and shit.
Price of gas.
We were talking about that. Yeah.
Shit.
Now is a good time to invest because you guys were talking about oil prices gonna go back up because Halliburton, the company, was at last year alone in May. It was like $26 per stock, and now currently is at 10. But just a couple of weeks ago, it was at 7. So I guess it's a matter of time before you turn $7 into $6. So it's something I'm looking into. I never done stock before, but it's a good way.
You're not alone because I've been wanting to mess with the stock market for the last couple of months. Even considering this COVID shit, everybody says you're an idiot even if you do invest because you're gonna lose all your money. But like I'm thinking about, true though. Yeah. But like you got to be careful and you got to be smart with what you invest in. Like Tiffany just said, oil is being fucking like oil was just bought all over the fuck. Was just bought by Trump, like I just said a couple of minutes ago. But like fucking I can't even pronounce their name. Halliburton. I'm fucking retarded. Halliburton. Yeah. I'm retarded. Shut up. But they're just, like Tiff just said, their stock just went up again. So I mean, you'd be an idiot to not jump on that train. I mean, is it too early in my opinion? Yes. I want to see how they do in the next couple of weeks. But like she just said, it's worth looking into because that's an easy chump of change if you play.
It jumped $3 because like a couple of weeks ago, it went from $7 to now at $10. So it might jump another couple of dollars. Next couple of weeks.
Getting ready for war.
Yep.
Oh God.
Great.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, I mean, Halliburton's all over that shit.
Yeah. And then the market's gonna crash, and we're gonna fucking just die off.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yes, it's true. Oh yeah, it is true. It is true. True, motherfucker.
That's a broke down Yoda.
You look mighty fine in those jeans, boy.
Yoda on the budget.
I can't breathe. Oh my God.
And Bird ain't even drunk. That's the crazy part.
Dude, I took a fucking 4-hour nap when I got home. I got home from work early as a motherfucker. I was like, fuck this. I'm taking a long ass nap. So, shit.
Too much work for you, Albert.
Yeah, I'm ready to fucking have a 3-day weekend.
Who is
Dude,
it?
when July 4th gets here, I'm taking
a 5-day weekend now.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, eat a dick.
Well, just don't forget about fucking, July 17th.
July 17th.
Well, that'll be part of my 5-day weekend at that time, too.
July 17th is when everybody will fuck you.
24-hour stream.
Fuck your 24-hour stream. It's gonna suck.
No,
you want to be a part of it.
I might be.
Tiffany can be a part of it if she
I'm already a part of it.
We know that John will.
I would be a part of it.
Can I be a part of the porno that's going to happen afterwards?
What the fuck, dude?
Everybody's going to fuck by the end of this, so.
Yeah, right.
Oh, God.
Stick it right in there.
Redneck's gonna be fucking passed out, laying halfway in the pool and shit.
Oh, fucking. He'll be slamming beers underneath the water.
Shotgun in it.
Dude, July 17th. Hopefully I'm fucking off that night.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be going for 24 hours, so.
Fuck, we plan on going out in the backyard with our fucking microphones and camera and all that shit, and you know,
stream lives, stream following your trips to the liquor store and all that.
Dude, are y'all fucking having bitches in the hot tub?
Try to.
Well, if fucking
depends on
Redneck brings them or not. He said he was gonna hire a couple escorts for
that are willing, so. I do have a couple that are willing to jump in and come. So
I think Bird and Redneck need to donate a couple escorts for us that night.
Yep.
Shit. Leave me out.
That night, fucking, you guys be going nuts.
Fuck yeah, dude! I'm cleaning the pool right now. I'm trying to get it all cleared up.
I'm gonna take up that whole pool. I'll just back up and drop my pontoon in it.
Party raft.
Party raft.
Party raft at the fucking. Don't steal my dimmy, faggot. Fuck you.
Now on the raft, you know, that's what we could be saying.
Literally on the raft.
Yeah.
What can we look forward to?
We can do a show on the pontoon because it is called You're on the, Real as Fuck TV. You're on the raft.
Yeah, we can invite them from across the street over.
Sit there on the pontoon on
neighbors.
lake.
Yeah, my neighbors. Yep.
Yeah, the two dykes you said.
Yeah, I baked them a penis cake, and they kind of looked at me funny. You know, I made it look like a big penis that was coming, and they're like, "Oh my god, what is that? Look at that anaconda!" Anaconda! Oh!
There was this one YouTube video I saw. There were like a girl had was spread eagle, and of course it was covered. They were showing it to us how gay men would react to that, and most of the gay were like, "Oh my god, gross now, please!" And they did the same thing, vice versa. I know the lesbians were like, "Oh wow, this feels weird. Oh god, this feels like a snake." And oh, yeah, wow, this is something, dude. That's what it reminded me of. You were talking about that cake.
Oh yeah, watch out for the creamy inside filling. Fuck you, motherfucker.
What?
Yes, I know I breathe hard. Fuck you, okay? I breathe very hard.
I breathe hard too, and I.
How hard do you breathe? That's the question.
But you're not a mouth breather, right?
Well, I am a mouth breather. That's why I'm. Oh yeah. He plays that fucking Darth Vader shit just to fucking fuck with me. You know what I mean?
I want to add it into the intro and make a new intro with it.
Listen to the deep breaths. Taking on some cock. Luke, I am your father.
Dad, can I rape you?
Sure, son. This is for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
What the fuck? Can't breathe.
Oh fuck!
I'm gonna die.
Oh shit! Oh, a little penis came out. Oh,
my penis is hard.
I tinkled.
Oh, what'd you say, Tiff?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, nothing.
It's like, God, these guys are fucking crazy, you know?
It's like these guys are fucking stupid. Why did I join this fucking call? I'm surrounded by idiots.
Well, at least we're entertaining.
Fucking crazy around here, motherfuckers. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You know what? I want you to eat out. Never mind. I don't even want you to do that.
Oh shit! Yeah, Susie and he's in my chat.
I tell you all about it, man. It's just fucked up around here, man.
I am fucked up. Where's Special Ed? Did Special Ed die?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's gone.
Fucker sunk in the ocean somewhere.
You're doing the Viking Fan.
You got the corona.
Hey guys, is it true that Mike Tyson's gonna try to make a comeback to boxing?
Yeah, he's going to.
I heard that.
He's just gonna do he wants to get into shape.
Event.
Yeah, he wants to get into shape and do a 3 or 4 round charity event, pretty much.
Yeah.
Who would be that stupid to come back and to do that? Like, no, I wouldn't fight Mike Tyson if you offer me, like.
Well, yeah, it's like riding a fucking bike, dude.
$50 million. I wouldn't do it. Nope.
I don't even think you'd have to train. He could knock you out in one punch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
It's technique,
No,
man.
that's
It's not...
either the Incredible Hulk or Big Show or Roman Reigns or Braun Strowman.
Every guy you just named is a fucking slouch.
All right.
They got small balls and dicks from all the fucking steroids they took.
Not even Brock Lesnar can take a punch from Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Fuck Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna volunteer for that shit.
Oh. Sugar Ray Leonard.
Viking fan.
Muhammad Ali.
Well, he did.
Be
So.
awesome to see Vikings just get knocked fucking out.
He's gonna have another heart attack. So what are you talking about?
3 seconds, he's on the mat. Fucking one uppercut punch, fucking knocks him out.
It's for charity. I'll volunteer.
I'll sit there and volunteer.
We got a line of mongoloids waiting to get knocked out.
Tyson, don't kill me. I got a family and kids. Hey man, I can't even do Tyson. What the fuck does he sound like?
That's what he sounds like, basically.
You're crazy like that. It's ludicrous. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
I'll fuck you till you love me, faggot.
I'll bite your ear.
I'll bite your fucking earlobe out, motherfucker.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Kiss your earlobe or bite it off.
I'll lick it. I'll lick that sweaty afro J curl shit right off your fucking neck.
That's just sick and disgusting, dude. What the fuck?
Who the fuck said that? Fucking Vikings fan.
Sorry.
Vikings, you're a sick fuck. But I'm bouncing. I got work. I gotta get at 3 a.m. So I'll catch you guys later.
All right, have a good one,
All right,
Bird.
that's my love, bro.
All right.
Deuces. Deuces, everyone.
The great
Have a
bird,
good one,
ladies
Bird.
and gentlemen. The great bird in the house.
Don't jerk off with another dude, Bird.
Wow. That was a nice thing to say about Bert.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm just giving him shit, anyways.
Yeah. What do you want to do, Minnesota?
It's probably good.
You guys want to go? We'll end this fucking thing or what?
Up to everybody else, you know. It's your show.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, dude. Really?
There's a Canadian honker in here.
Yeah, what's kind of cool is that I get some fucking ducks flying into my pool every day.
Yeah, that was a duck flying our
Quack, quack, quack.
Put in your pool.
You know, stop by, shit in it, and then they take off. Well, time to take a shit in that pool.
Redneck sounded like he just took a shit.
It's all loose in his pants right now. Running towards first, my pants are gonna burst. Diarrhea. I'm running towards second, I'd pull disinfectant. Diarrhea. Diarrhea. Running towards home, the full foam. Diarrhea. Diarrhea.
You sick fucker. All right, well, I think we're going to get out of here, guys. It's been episode 89.
All right.
Your host, Mn Vikings Fan. Host, Minnesota Silver Law Hunter.
Thank you.
We had the great Redneck shitting his pants in there. And, of course, the great Dr. Brown.
Yeah, baby. Shout out to everybody who listened tonight and put it up with us.
We had Tiffany on tonight. Tiffany Rodriguez for the first time is welcome here anytime.
Oh shit! I fucking yay!
Yeah,
don't forget about
the fucking clapping sound.
Oh,
sorry about that.
All right.
We had Dave Rose on.
Yep. Shout out to him as well.
On tonight.
Yay.
But we're going to get out of here, guys. Don't forget about episode 100, July 17th. We hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you guys next week.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Have a good one, kid. Have a good one.
Tiffany, come back next week.
For sure.
Yeah, we'd love to have you back, kid.
The more the merrier.
And I am going to bounce too, guys.
All right. Later, bro.
All right. Have a good ones.
Check you out later.
Definitely.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for being on, Brown.
You too.